All right, we're live once again. What's up, guys? Welcome to the late night stream for what's today? Tuesday? It's Tuesday. It's the Tuesday late night stream. New One Piece break. That's because the other one finished. Charizard, one spot left. Last chance for gym breaks. New gym deck. All right, let's see. We're going to hit save on that. That was pretty easy. Oh, excuse me. Let's go over to here. Would you like to have ads playing? Yes. All right, we'll hit save on that. Oh, wait. We're going to hit automatic. All right, cool. Looks like they made some changes to their stuff. All right, let's open up another stream. Good. Now let's grab this. Good. How you doing? Hey, what's up, Dawn? Dawn Twinleaf? It's me, Dawn Twinleaf. All right, so we finished that. Delete this, delete this, delete this. I had Mexican food tonight. It was terrible. I ate it, though. I feel very gross after eating it. Ooh, you know, I should have grabbed a drink. Didn't grab a drink. What was I thinking? All right, we're just getting rid of some more junk emails. So many junk emails. Google AdSense. Your listing hasn't sold. Oh, is that right? All right, we'll go ahead and delete all these. Okay. Boy, a lot of junk emails, man. They just kind of pile up if you don't get rid of them. All right, so I believe we pinned. Yes, we've pinned that. Have we pinged the Discord? No, we have not. Let's go ahead and grab this. Let's ping the Discord server. We're live. It's Tuesday. What do you guys think? Is it going to be a busy Tuesday or is it going to be one of them slow Tuesdays where everything's real slow? Oops. We're going live for Tuesday night. GA Bunko is new. Oh, that should be in the title, shouldn't it? So, new One Piece break. We'll say Charizard close. And then we'll say new GA Bunko. Really, really expensive. And we'll say gym breaks. We'll say, how about, let's see, gym breaks finale. There you go. So this is like the end of the 90-day period to work on your scorecard for the gym breaks. All right, we do have an order ahead of time, Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. And actually, we have to get some shipping done. That's right, we have some shipping to do, some international shipping for our friend, Mr. Tam. We shipped Tam before once, didn't we? Let's go see his address. So he gave me his address in the Discord server. He told me he already paid for shipping. Let's go over here. Let's see, Tam. Here we are. So here we are, Tam. And I gotta sneeze, man. I gotta sneeze. Give me a second. So much dust. Oh, man, it's not coming. Oh, that's a terrible feeling. I need to sneeze, but it's not coming. All right. That's a terrible feeling. Okay, let's open up the comment section. We got the iPad turned on. All right. Where's our stream? Where's our stream? Aha, there we are. Okay. Wow. Haha, Gur, how you doing? It's me, that's first. See, I'm number one. Says Dawn Twinleaf. No, check the first comment. Why is GA so pricey? It just is. That is my price, not because I gave it like a special high price, but because that's what it cost me to actually acquire it. So, unlike other Weiss Schwarz sets, there's only 12 boxes in the case. That's like nothing. That's like half the amount. And then inside of the booster boxes, there's only 10 packs. So it's some kind of premium product. Yeah, they came in these tiny cases, and the boxes are smaller than ever. So normally, the way it would work, there would be 24 boxes in the case. There's only 12. And the case still costs a lot of money. The case is really expensive. And then, you know, it's like as expensive as a full-sized case. And then when you look at how many booster boxes there are, I'm sorry, when you look at how many packs are actually in the booster box, there's only 10. So if there were like 16 packs in a box, let's say you had a box and it cost $160, right? Well, if you divide that by 16, it's $10 each. Well, what if there's only $10 or 10 packs in the box? Well, now everything's going to cost a lot more. So I'm sorry, I think I said that backwards. If it's 160 and you got 16 packs, they're $10 each, right? But if there's only 10 packs, then they're $16 each. So, you know, the price goes up if there's fewer packs in the box. And I don't know why they did it that way. They just did. And so the real question you should ask is why is it so expensive? Like, considering you get so little product per case, why is the case so expensive? I don't know. People must be gobbling it up. Must be popular. That's all I can imagine. All right, you got me off my train of thinking. What was I working on before we got into that? What was I thinking about? Let me hit refresh on this. Hope Brown Does 2 doesn't follow suit. That's strange. Yeah, it is a little bit strange. I agree with you. That is a little bit strange. All right. And you know what? And it might not sell through. We have 2 fresh cases of it. Guess what? There's no better time to open than when the case just got opened. So you've got the most possible fresh case. Also, I think somebody was talking about it in the stream. I think Six was talking about it. I think she kind of alluded to the idea that these cases have more signatures in them. I think she kind of suggested there's a signature in every other box. Now, that would make a lot of sense if they kept the price of the case the same, but they increased the pull rate. So maybe it costs more per pack, but you're getting more pulls. All right, and what that does is that turns it into more of a premium product. So, let's see. Did I already pin a message in here? I did not. Let's go ahead and advertise our stream. We want to advertise our stream right here. Let's see. We're live right now. We're going to post this. Very good. And boom. All right, we're going to back out of that. How's this thing going? I feel like we could delete this. I'm going to delete this. And we'll post the same message here. So we are sending messages into the comment section of our TikTok videos because those videos are drawing a lot of views. Let's see. We're live right now. Boom. All right. Just resetting those links. Very nice. And what were we working? I know what we were working on. We're working on Mr. Tam's shipping. We've never shipped him before. He needs shipping. So Mr. Tam, what we need to do to get this started, we need to get all of Tam's slabs. I'll tell him that. I'll need to collect all your stuff, like your slabs and boxes. So, Mister, you should multi-stream. Maybe I should. Ship Tam slabs boxes. So we need to retrieve these things from the shipping area. 7 cards, 20 packs, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah? What are you talking about? No problem for the idea, mister. Oh. Oh, wow. Thanks, man. Team Rocket Grunt is the first order of the night. He ordered 2 hours ago, $72. He says, it's my birthday. Oh, happy birthday. And he says, on the 24th, let me get 2 live customs and 1 prismatic. A prismatic. So you're pretty much guaranteeing not to pull anything. I'm just teasing. Maybe. You never know. Prismatic Umbreon. Isn't he like pop 6,000 or something like that? He ended up being really rare. There's not a lot of those. 1, 2. Yeah, take a look into that, guys. Population on that Umbreon's low. 1 and a 2. Now, there's still time for it to grow, of course. And we don't know how much people are hoarding. There we are, but wow, that's cold. Let's go grab some prismatic. I was hoping you would get something there. So it's the last pack. You got the last pack of the prismatic. Let's see what happens here. All right. Happy birthday to you. So for Tam, we need his slabs. We need his booster boxes. We need to bring them upstairs. We need to get them weighed. Really? He did get a hit. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He got a golden walking wake. And the centering looks great, by the way. Look at that centering. Oh, yeah. Check the back. Oh, it looks so clean. Really good. Maybe not black label, but probably good for PSA, yeah. Slide off centering on the top to bottom, but very slight. But that's going to stop you from getting a 10. Wow, pretty cool. I felt pretty, when you pulled the 2 Cold Live Customs, I thought, oh, Jesus. And then I thought, his next move, Cold Prismatic. There we go. Traumatic. It's so fun. Let's see. Set these over here. Okay. And did my music stop? What happened there? What happened to my music? Oh, it's still playing. It's just quiet. Is that right? All right, we'll put this here. All right, Tammy's here. What's up, Tammy? Now, Team Rocket Grunt, I don't know if he has a bag. He might not have one. I feel like we shipped him very recently. Tam's got a bag. Ooh, Tam's got some heavy bags. Okay. All right. Next time we run out of orders, I'm running down and getting Tam slabs. Okay, everybody? Steven Duarte. What's up, Steven? He says eggs. Eggs, they're pretty good, man. Eggs, chicken breast, and cottage cheese. You are. I'm down another pound. Did I mention that? All right, TRG. Yeah, that's hard to read. Let's get the better marker in here. TRG. GLP-1s, guys, they really work. They just force you to feel full. They make you feel so full, you'll feel sick. You'll be like, ugh. They give you a headache. They give you heartburn. And you won't want to eat. And then you still eat, but you just don't eat as much as you used to. And that's all it really is. And then you just start losing weight. Pretty incredible. I don't feel skinny, though. I got a long way to go. It's not an overnight solution. I think if I stayed on GLP-1s for like 2 years, maybe. All right. So we're done with that. Let's see what's next. We got Miss Kayla Taylor, 3 packs of the Chinese Hidden Fates. Oh, yeah. Hidden Fates. These are real cool. I like these a lot. Karis and I talked all day about real estate. All freaking day, man. We are. There we go. Very nice. Okay. What do we got? We've got Raku. Here's Charizard. Machamp. And here's, coming up in the next pack, Darkrai. These are so cool, man. I should buy a box of these for myself and open a whole box of these because I like these a lot. I think these are really nice. I like that they're from like Sun and Moon. That's a while ago, you know. All right, Miss Kayla. No Super Snipe in there, though. But those are very nice boosties. But no Super Snipe. I think there are a lot of general collectors that don't even consider grading their cards. Sure, binder collectors. Okay, we have an order from Michael Maldonado. What's up, Michael Maldonado? Japanese 151 boosty. Yes, sir. Looks like the last one. No, second to last one. Okay. Pokemon. So we got this new One Piece Luffy in front of us. The One Piece booster box break ended. And so now we're offering this new slab where you can lose another $40. In case you weren't. Oh, good booster, man. That's lucky. That's Michael Maldonado. Wow, we're just starting the stream. We got a golden Suicune, and now we got a Mewtwo AR. Really desirable one. That's a pricey little card, man. Look at that. Beautiful. All right. And a little Alakazam, too. Alakazam. Michael. I like it, Michael. It looks nice. Michael. New bag, Mr. Michael? What are we doing here? Here's a Michael Bethel. He didn't say new bag. Let's check the next box. Whew. That's a long reach. Michael Butler. That's an expired bag. Look at this. This is from 125. So that is like a year and a half old. How old is that? That's really old. That's an expired bag. What do you think Michael's got for me in there? Think he's got something for me in there? I think he's got something he wanted. You know, he wanted to share. He said, you know, TCC, I don't want you to go without. All right, we're going to put some bulk in your bag here to protect these. That card's been going up in price. Well, he looks great. 1 pound is good. 1 turns into 2 pretty quick. The Mewtwo's a beauty. He's a cool card. By the way, if you guys ever pull something that's actually pretty substantial or good, which happens on occasion, and you're too lazy to grade it or anything like that, or you want to cash out instantly, that's an option too. We take all these trades. We usually only do junk cards. You ever have a nice card, you want to liquidate it fast, you just let old Pappy Cardconomist know. We can cash you out on ungraded cards or graded cards. There we go. So we can do 7.26. I think that was something we said a long time ago, is we wanted to try something new where we allow you to consign ungraded cards. So that's a new thing, but no one's really done it, and honestly, I haven't advertised it at all. All right, the Repo Man is here. Come to me, my darling. What's in here? Meh. That's why he didn't ship it. It's basically just, I mean, they're cute, but most of these have no shot at a good grade. All right. It's like 1 pack of the XY era. Excuse me. Boy, I don't know what it is, but when all I crave anymore, it's like fruit. I don't crave protein. I don't crave fiber. I don't crave dessert. Fruit feels like the only thing I want to eat anymore. All right. Maybe it's because it's so easy to eat it, and it's still sweet. Maybe it's because it's so juicy. Are you interested in my Pikachu? Potentially. Let's see. You have a... Let's see. Your bag would probably say John Paul Geraldo. Here we are. Ooh, you've got a Korean Pikachu, and you pre-graded him. He's a 10 minus, meaning we don't know how he's going to end. You can make me an offer if you want. If you want to do that, I'd probably do Discord. There we go. I can also put him up for sale if you prefer. But remember, it'll be on commission, so... Here we are. Let's grab this. Put that there. All right. Did I say commission, consignment, whatever the word is? Now, we have Bill Lee. Mark Kaplan is here. Wait. Let me hit refresh. Did he just order this, or was this ordered earlier? Oh, no, he just ordered this. Okay, cool. Mark Kaplan, he says 2 of the Terra Festivals and 2 Heat Waves. All right, 2 Terra Festivals, 2 Heat Waves. Ta-da! All right. What we got? Snipping this. Good. All right. What do we got? The same card? We just pulled this card in English. And now we've pulled it in Japanese like a pack later. What? Statistically, that's so unlikely. We pulled 1 pack of Prismatic, and it was the Suicune. And then we pulled 1 pack of Japanese, and it was the Suicune. What are the actual statistical odds of that? Very unlikely. Very unlikely. All right. I'm not complaining. That's crazy, man. That is so weird. There we go. This stream is pre-recorded. Yeah, it's something. I don't know. That's really crazy. All right, 1 Suicune. Here we have the crab and the crab. All right, crabbing time. Clip it. That's right, we're clipping. Mr. Mark, let's grab your bag. Ooh, let's grab your new bag. Okay. All right. Mr. Mark. Okay. So, new bag time. 7:26. Can you believe it? It makes me kind of sad. Time's flying by too fast. It's almost stressful. It's almost stressful. Time shouldn't be going by this fast. All right, here's Gyarados. Here's Bowser. Come on now. There's Trico. And here's Ninetales. Look at that Ninetales. All right, we have a little rotation there. It's Mr. Blake. He says he'll take the last spot in the Zard. Good luck in there, Mr. Blake. Okay. Good. All right. Here we are. And we'll pull these out. All right, so Charizard's going off, everybody. We got Beatrice, Joseph, NHCC, Garrett, and Blake. Grabbing these. That was the lightning break, huh? Time for a new lightning break. That lightning break was, honestly, it was too small. It shouldn't have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It shouldn't have been ran because that Charizard should have just gone into the live customs. He's so cheap that he's just a live custom pull. But I guess I ran him anyways. I don't know what I was thinking. All right. Good. Putting some of these in here. And some of these. All right. I was trying to say the two... oh, that one next to the middle looked nice on second thought. The one closer to the right. There we go. So now we must put the duck into one of the packs. I can't show you which pack because you'll probably remember it. Okay, good. I sent for the Zard break, so you can just apply my order to my Sabaway. No problem. Okay, we can do that. Oh, look at these. Set this here. Ready? All right, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. There's only 5 packs here, so there's not a lot of shuffling to do. All right, give me a number. Tuna mixed in my ramen. Nah, no tuna in the ramen. You could put shrimp in ramen. You could put probably crab in ramen. But tuna, nah, tuna doesn't belong in ramen. Tuna's like, it's too sad or something. Ta-da! Plus it like falls apart. I don't like that. You know, you're trying to eat your ramen and you got like this, all this. Okay, 2, 1, 2. I think the eggs are perfect for ramen. Have you guys ever tried tofu in ramen? Tofu's all right. Mushrooms in ramen. I ate a whole bunch of morel mushrooms in my ramen. It was really good. Eggs are like the perfect protein for ramen. But, you know, they put like the pork. They put that soy sauce pork in there too. That's pretty good. It's just all right. I think the egg is just about all you need. If you're going to have meat, you got to have it on the side. All right, give me a number. My ramen isn't soupy. It's just a base. Da-da-da-da. Boop, 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 boop. Eddie, before I apply that money to your Sabaway, maybe you want to see the next break. Because we got to pull out a new break. 1? All right, 1. Boop. Thank you for that. Now, let's see who pulls a Charizard. Here's NHCC. It can't be. NHCC again? He just pulled a sublist. Oh, my gosh. This guy's getting way too lucky. NHCC, let's make sure these all line up. That's way too lucky. Oh, you were so close, Blake. You were only one off. Here's Miss Beatrice. Here's Garrett Nadal. And here's Joseph Smith. Man, off by 1. You're very close. I'll set those to the side. And NHCC, he pulled the sublist. What's crazy is he bought these spots, the sublist spot and the Charizard spot, with the $43,000 he made selling a Gyarados that he won on this channel in the past in a break. So he just made $43,000 selling that. And now he's got all this leftover money to do whatever he wants with. And he's just enjoying himself jumping in breaks, I guess. It is. All right. Crazy. Look at this guy. Let's get a picture for him. Here's a picture. So he gets a picture in a private channel in Discord. That's something you can pay $20 to set up. All right. We set it up. It lasts like a year. Maybe it should last longer than a year. There it is. I don't know exactly how it should work. All right, there we go. He gets his picture. Crazy. Now, congrats, CC. Is he here? Is NHCC here? Oh my gosh, he's over here. Okay. Now, we're not going to mark this. We marked it too many times last time. So now he's caught up. He's where he should be, the Psyduck. The Psyduck has a red scratch for the $1,000 break. That was the one-piece break. That one was huge. All right, there you go. One Charizard. Congratulations. Let's go mark the Charizard as completed in our Discord server under the Breaks History channel. All right. It's Tuesday night. Are you guys feeling good? Sometimes Tuesday nights are wild, but usually Tuesday nights are a little bit slow. We'll see how busy tonight gets. What's fun is we have a nice one-piece card. Charizard, Lightning, NHCC. This occurs in 27 minutes. There it goes. All right. Now we get to just pick anything we want. Well, the cool part is we got a lot of new cards back, both from PSA as a return, but also from the PSA vault. So I got a lot of options here. It's got to be a lightning break, though. It can't be, like, huge. I think for lightning breaks, like, 12 is the limit. You know, I don't want to go above 12. Smaller is better. Didn't I get a bunch of new cards back from, like, PSA? Let's see. Ah, man, I used to want to host this as a lightning break, but now I guess it's really expensive. That's a good one. This is a really nice one. I like this one. Let's see. Quillfish. Something that feels good. So, ooh, something that feels fresh. Ninetales. Charizard. McDonald's Poo Poo Choo. Rayquaza. Ooh, look at that Staff Tyranitar. That could easily be a break, couldn't he? I like that one. Ooh, Roaring Moon. He could be a break. Rayquaza VMAX. I would like to do a newer break. Maybe like with one of the returns. Something we haven't done before. Togepi. Flareon's kind of interesting. Togepi is pretty. I think Togepi would go really freaking fast. People would be like, get me in that Togepi. Classic Pikachu. That's cool, but I don't know if it would move fast, you know. Sent a Discord message. Okay, you're probably interested in that thing we were talking about. What about this? What's this all about? Ooh, Ancient Mew 9. That could be cool. We got these Sealed Off Stitch Touch cards. Those are pretty neat. I could offer to break one of those. I wonder if it would move or if it would just be stuck, because they're a pretty weird item, you know? Like, they're not the usual thing that people are used to breaking. The Sealed Off Stitch Touch. They're really unique items. There's that Weedle. How about over here? The Rocket Ball. Ooh, we could do this Houndour. That might be cool. I like that one. The Houndour is just at a price range that I think is real solid. Rocket Returns Houndour. You think people would jump in that? I think people would. That's a cool one. I like that it's Rocket Returns. I like that it's vintage. Vintage really tickles my pickle these days. Yo, people like the modern stuff is great, but I think there's some fear about too much modern, you know, too much of it being hoarded. Like, where's the real value at? So I think people really, really do enjoy the vintage stuff. I see a lot of gains in the vintage. Are the slabs in the Discord for sale? Generally, yes. If you ever want it, you can always ask to make sure it's still there. In particular, I would probably ask about probably the consignment channel to make sure it's still there. And the other one is probably the pricey slabs channel. Those two, sometimes they don't get updated properly. All right, so I'm thinking about this guy right here. I just saw a Mimikyu PSA 10 slab in there, I think. Nice. Look at that. So I like this one a lot. What do you guys think of this Houndour? I don't know if we're going to actually do that Togepi, but I suppose we could. Let me look up the Togepi real fast. If one can even be found. So the Southern Islands Togepi is possible. I think that one would just go super fast. This music's so catchy. I love this music. All right, so the Togepi is possible. This Houndour is possible. People are just going to vote for the Togepi. This guy's possible. The Sylveon. What are you guys thinking so far? Sylveon, Houndour. I'd love to do the birthday Pikachu. I don't know if people will jump into it, but birthday Pikachu is solid, man. He's from the previous 25th anniversary. He's a solid card. I like this card too, actually. Giovanni's Nidoking. Cool. This might be possible. He's a bigger one. The real question is, how fast would it move? I'm big on those Staff Tyranitar cards. I'm like a huge fan. One of my favorite modern cards. So I'm personally driving that market a lot. Which isn't a bad thing to jump into the same card as Mr. Cardconomist if you think about it. All right, here's some options. Houndour, Sylveon, Birthday Pikachu, Giovanni Nidoking, Tyranitar, and Togepi. What I can do next is I can start writing down like roughly what the odds will be so that you understand the odds on these cards. Anything you guys lean toward? What do you guys like the best? Excuse me. Have a little cough there. Just an itchy throat sometimes. Odds, please. Yeah, so some of these will be cheaper than others, right? Obviously. So the Togepi, I'm not going to let him go without a little bit of a fight. I like him a lot. I pulled him myself from like a weird vintage custom pack or something. Okay, we would be asking for 1 in 16 on Togepi. That's a big one. That's actually, to me, that doesn't even sound like a lightning break. But the truth is, people would probably jump into it pretty fast. Now, the Tyranitar, this would probably be a placeholder Tyranitar. What would really happen with this Tyranitar, I would immediately order another one. That's what would actually happen. All right, now I like this particular copy of him, so you would be getting the one that gets ordered. So Togepi is a pretty heavy 1 in 16. I think the Tyranitar is more than 1 in 16, but he's a 10, right? There's a big difference. All right, let's see. Let me look into this, okay? So I got to do some math on this guy. Because there's an international one. Okay. So I have an idea of what we would want to price them around. Divided by 40. Ooh, Tyranitar's, he's way too big. I mean, we could still do him, but he's not a, he's just not a lightning break. So he's a 1 in 21. 1 in 21, 1 in 16. Then there's this very interesting Giovanni's Nidoking out of 8. I think we tried to host that one before, and people didn't show as much interest. So I pulled him back down. But it's been a while since then, so I wonder if anything's changed. So, Nidoking 8. Okay. Probably we could do a for the Nidoking, I think we can do a probably a 1 in 10 on the Nidoking. All right, Birthday Pikachu. What are the odds for Sylveon? I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. Give me a second. Birthday Pikachu. Pikachu, I choose you. 116, 121, 110. The 1 in 10 is pretty good. Man, I really busted my phone up the other day. I was at the swimming pool, and I had wrapped my phone up in a towel. And then when I climbed out of the water to use the towel, I forgot the phone was in there. And so it slammed on the concrete, but it still works. But it's got like these big scratches on the back. Whoa, Birthday Pikachu is up. About time. He's always up. This card's always going up. Birthday Pikachu from Celebrations Classic. All right, so let's find one. All right, here he is. All right, so this Birthday Pikachu would also be a 1 in 10. Now we have the Sylveon. The Houndour's nice. Oh, he's nice. He is a Rocket Returns Houndour. Let's see. So this is an actual CGT 10 Sylveon. Let's see if there's one for sale. Indonesia. Yeah, maybe not. All right, so here's one in America. But let me check the PSA price too, see if there's much of a difference. Because sometimes the CGC can be way overpriced, just because there's not as many of them graded. Yeah, so ironically, it looks like the CGC Pristine version is more expensive than the PSA version. So I feel like we should go off of the PSA price, because it's cheaper. That's why. All right, it looks like... This one should probably be like 1 in 9, but it's like right on the edge between 1 in 9 and 1 in 10. We'll do 1 in 9 on this one, I think. We'll consider 1 in 9. We could do 1 in 10 and include like an expensive raw card, maybe. That'd be interesting, so that there's 2 pulls. And then the Houndour. So the Houndour, I already have a figure in mind. He gonna be 1 in 10. There you go. Okay, there we have it. 1 in 10, 1 in 9, 1 in 10, 1 in 10, 1 in 21. Probably not going to do that one, huh? I can just take him down. No one's going to choose this one. He's too big. That's a rare candy pull. And honestly, I don't even think people will get into it if it was a rare candy. I like Tyranitars, and I don't care what their price is. I'll just pay it. All right, tell me what you guys want here. You get 1 vote. Just say their name 1 time. And I'll count it up. Everyone gets a vote. We're not going to start a vote thing. Just say 1 name of what you want. 1 in 16, 1 in 10, 1 in 10, 1 in 9, 1 in 10. Okay. How much is the Pristine 10? So I can't do that. I can't have it be a slab away. It is going to end up being a break. Case of Origins? You want a Case of Origins? I do have a Case of Origins. Isn't that wild? How much is Ancient Origins going for these days? Ancient Origins booster box. Booster box. All right, so a booster box is going for $7,000. My lord. times... Oh, no, not times. Divided. Oh, no, I had it right. It's times 6. $42,000 for a case of... All right, that's it. I'm moving to a California sweet-ass home in the hills. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Everyone voted. All you got to do to vote is say the name of the card you want. Houndour, Sylveon, Pikachu, Nidoking, Togepi. Let's see what people are saying. Okay, so we got one for Sylveon, 2 for Sylveon, 3 for Sylveon. Somebody said King. I don't know what that is. Cat says Sylveon. Sylveon it is. All right, Sylveon will be the break. Oops, did I grab too many things? There it is. Congratulations, you guys voted for Sylveon. That's called democracy. All right. Ta-da. King is not a king. I knew that, but I wasn't sure if he was referencing Martin Luther King. I have a pokey dream. I had to be sure. All right. 1 in 9. Good. There we go. Who else rolled their eyes on that comment? Martin Luther King, my favorite adulterer. Boop. All right, 41 and 9. It started. What's up, Mr. CS Man? Who else rolled their eyes? We are all good. We got a new lightning break running. We have a Mr. Eddie Mendoza. Hey, what's up, Eddie Mendoza? He says, finish the Zard break. So, Eddie, would you like into this or into any other break, or would you like me to put that money straight towards your slab away? I'll just start by doing that automatically, but you can tell me if you'd like to go somewhere else. All right. Dooby-dooby-doo. I knew that, Tammy. I know everything. All right, let's see. Ta-da! PSA 8 Charizard went down to 350. We have Miss Kayla, 2 Chinese Hidden Fates, 1 Chinese Gem 5, 1 Korean Blue Sky Stream, 1 Korean. That's a lot! All right, she got a big order. Let's start putting it together. Let's not read it. Let's put it together. Too much reading, not enough putting it together. 1 Chinese Gem 5. She said, give me a variety. 1 Korean Blue Sky Stream. Where am I keeping that? Oh, it's time for a new box of this. Is it time for a new box of anything else? Yeah, new box of 151. What else? Anything else? Meow, meow, meow. All right, let's go get some Korean Blue Sky Stream. Oh, I'm going to get a drink while I'm out there, too. I'm getting a drink. All because of Tammy. All right, here we are. Scuttling back over here. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right. I had to pour myself a drink. It is. Tammy drives me to drink. That really calms the nerves. Okay. I was hitting the bottle. Now, when we're down to the last pack, the rule is I have to get a new box. That way, next time I get a round of Blue Sky Stream, it's already waiting for me. Don't lie, you know Tammy is the glue that holds... Tammy's made out of glue? What is she, a glue monster? Bleh. Tammy, Cody says you like to eat glue. All right, we'll put this over here. Oh. Oops. Put that back over there. I'll put this here. I would never say that about you, but Cody said that. Elmer's glue smells. When I was a kid, we had like those glue tubes with like the ball, and it would put down like a, you know, like a see-through layer. And I loved putting it on my hand and then letting the glue dry, and then I would peel it back off my hand for fun. Did you guys ever do anything like that? It is. All right. I didn't like do it obsessively like a crazy person, but I did it a couple times. It was fun. Peeling the glue off your hands. There we go. And it's thick and white. Mister, I sent a Venmo order. Oni-sama! There we go. I got sunburned in Mexico and peeled the skin off my legs. Ugh. I got pretty badly sunburned as a kid a couple times. Oops. You know, they didn't talk so much about skin cancer back then. They didn't talk about skin cancer. You never really heard about it. Nobody talked about it. Oh, right. This isn't for you. We were just really low on this, so we needed a restock of these. There we go. Oh, there's the baggie for it. I see. I'm white. You got to say it like you mean it. I'm white. I'm a white man. Ah, yes, white. All right, so Blue Sky Stream, Lost Abyss. Lost Abyss. Here it is. You know, I'm surprised more people don't open this Lost Abyss, because it's good stuff. Getting real expensive in Japanese, apparently. Okay, one Lost Abyss, one Japanese Heat Wave. All right, and one KU SpongeBob. Now, wait a second. We're sold out of KU SpongeBob. We used to have it, but we're sold out. I don't think it's in the menu. Maybe I can offer you a substitute real fast. Do we have a substitute? I just got this as a gift from a vendor. Can we substitute this in for the KU SpongeBob? It's probably a good deal for you, but yeah, I don't have KU SpongeBob. Should I explore into the live customs for the first time? You might snipe. You never know. Oh, man, I was thirsty. I'm slamming the bottle, man. I have troubles. All right. One Minecraft time to mine. We just had that. Where did I put that? Okay. SpongeBob. Oh. Ah, there it is. Oh, yes. Very good. I'm a big fan of those. Now, let's see what we get. This egg drop Shin Ramen is hitting. Also, Mister, how much for shipping, or should I wait for everything? Oh, right. So you won the booster box, so you have to pay a whopping $15 to ship the box. It's just how it is. The box is heavier. You don't mind because you just pulled a $1,000 box for $40. Yeah, that's crazy, Mr. Josh. You pulled it for $15, or you pulled it for $40. There were so many people in there that had like 2 to 5 spots. I think there were actually 2 people in there that had like almost 5 spots. You got it on 1 spot. What are the odds? I mean, it's just crazy. All right. How you feel about that, Mr. Whipple? There you go. We can open it if you want to open it, but you can keep it sealed, put it in your closet. You can also put it up on eBay. Yeah, the whole idea is the ability to keep it sealed, isn't it? I love it when people open it, though. It's always exciting. I love seeing if the manga's in there or whatever. Missing the Gundam pack. Oh, yes, Gundam pack. Ah, one Gundam pack. Ooh. Snipping this. Okay. Good. I'm keeping it sealed to sit with my OP slabs. Probably a good choice. All right, you ready? So we got... Wow, that's pretty easy. You got a nice textured card right away. Wow. 1 pack snipe. Now, how about this? So this was a gift from a vendor. Wouldn't it be crazy if it was a hit? Oh, a little Genesect in there. Okay, it wasn't cold. A little Genesect. Here's the Heat Wave. Pulling an Electivire. That's an Electivire. Here's Lost a Booty. We got Crocodile. Was gonna do some pre-grades. Meant to before I shipped earlier. Are cards too far away at this point? Let me see. Mark, right? 6. Mark. Mark is still here. It's right next to me, okay? So you could do that if you'd like. Now, here, let's save the Minecraft cards for last. We've got the Blue Sky Stream. Little Victini. Here's Tatsugiri. A little Vibrava. All right, so nothing crazy popping out of those, huh? All right, there we go. Good. Let's plug my phone back in. It should be charging right now, right? There it goes. Now, 3 packs remain. Ooh. Here's Tapu Bulu. Big fan of that. And here's Orangaroo. Here's a little Venusaur bulk card. Pop that in there. All right. Cool. I added them up to my order. Held off on doing them in the custom order. I just put it in the case. No problem, man. All right. Now, the Minecraft pack. Ooh. You gonna play some Minecraft with me? Let's see. We got Mob Panda. We got Chicken. We got Piglin. And we got Have a Cheerful Day. Oh, my God. Looks great, though, doesn't it? You know, what's cool about these cards is they're all textured, too. How nice is that? They're not all holographic, but they're all textured, see? Chicken Jockey. That's right. Aren't they making another Minecraft movie? Here we are. Panda Express. Ooh. Ooh, Betty Good. All right, these are all yours. Let's place them into your bag. Boop. Also, what's that paper packaging? Yeah, some booster packs are made out of, like, you know, a nice paper packaging rather than aluminum foil. Or I think normally boosters are like an aluminum foil, aren't they? Ni hao ma. What are you saying? Ni hao, shishi. Tai haola. Here's Van. Here's SpongeBob. Here's a piece of gold. That's probably overpriced now. Here's Wigglytuff. Ah, yes, the rare candy Charizard is up to 8 out of 36. Long way to go on this one. This is actually bigger than the One Piece break, and yet it's such a good card. If you're willing to open 2 packs of 151 English, why are you not willing to buy a spot in here? Think about it. And here's Luzamine. Oh, yeah. All right, let's check over here for the next order. Boop. So we have a Mark Kaplan order. 1 English, 151. 2 Heat Waves, 1 Topps Merlin Series 1. Okay. So, oh, he said 2 Heat Waves. Let's grab this. And 1 English, 151. Here we are. All right. Ooh, look at this order. Now, we're going to flip this around. Kristen is playing Alex Dunst. What are we watching? All right. Ooh. We got Pearson, meow, Metapoo, Articuno, Parasect, and Nidoqueen. Look at that Nidoqueen. I'll send for shipping right now for the box. I didn't want to send it all at once and wait for the PSA return to come back. We are? Yeah, we can ship the box separately. It's better to ship it separately anyways. You know, because typically your slabs and your bag don't really fit in with the box. in a very natural way. So what that ends up forcing us to do is get like a really large box with like packing peanuts. But if you ship them separately, it's nice and easy. All right. Good. Here's the rose bush thing and a cold one and Parasect Spiro Jinx. All right, Jinx. Look at that, Jinx. We'll put these in a sleeve. Okay. Busy night so far? I think so. I think it's been a busy night. Mr. Mark, what did we do? So you got a bag over here that we're shipping out. Let's just toss these in there. All right. Thank you, Mark. Well, what's next? We have a Terry He, 2 spots in Sylveon. Sylveon break, guys. It's new. That's what we do on this channel. We host a lot of breaks. All right, so Terry He and Terry He. All right. Before you know it, we'll be all out of Sylveons. We got a 1 and we got a 2. Oh, yeah. 2 spots already in. Let me introduce you guys to a break you can join. Where'd it go? It's not where I left it last. Mysterious. Is it over here? Is it? Aha, I found it. Okay, I found it. It's under here. Scarlet Violet. So that is Beatrice already in there, and we need 3 more people. It's a $30 buy-in. Now, what's going on here? This is a gym break, and it's a 4-way gym break. It's kind of a way to very quickly boost your gym card to challenge Sergio L12 for the wins, right? So you can jump in here if you're trying to boost your wins. It's just tonight and tomorrow night, and then, it's over. Gym breaks are over. Oh, yeah, we have to start working on a new gym deck. Yeah, we got to start putting cards in there. So if you guys want to donate a card to the gym deck, it's the new round. The next gym deck is being built right now. So anytime you get a card you feel like donating, just let me know. Let me show you. Now, of course, this is the prize for the winners of the gym game, too. Okay, so it really is a donation. I don't think we have any cards in there yet. So this is D4. And it started on 6/25, and it'll last for 90 days. So we got to put some fresh cards in there. I'm going to keep that in mind. Maybe I'll donate 2 right now. I got a lot of these Ghastly Charmanders. Oops. So I'm putting these in here. Any other box breaks? Destined Rivals. Yeah, Destined Rivals. He's right. Oops. Destined Rivals box break. Grab this. It's got 3 people in it so far. We need more people in there. Ooh. Box breaks are pretty unique because you're not forced to open them. Okay. And so it's like, it's a very interesting way to pull a whole booster box for yourself. All right, so we'll put my name on these because I donated them. We'll say TCC, TCC. Good. All right. So I've donated the first 2 cards to here. Cool. How much is each spot in the Destined Rivals break? It's $40. It's a pretty big one. Destined Rivals. Real big. 41 and 19. It's an expensive box. Look how good it looks. Giovanni and Mewtwo on the front. And it looks fantastic. There hasn't been a Team Rocket set since 2004. So they basically waited 22 years to make a new Team Rocket set. So yeah, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Okay, how many people are in there right now? I think 3. So it's got a ways to go. If you never jump in, it's never going to move. Somebody has to be the one to start getting it to move. Hedison Vasquez, he says 1 Sylveon. All right, Hedison Vasquez. There you go. Wait a second. Yeah, you go back here. It's only 9 spots. Good. And now we have Joseph Smith. 1 Diagon Alley. Is it Diagon? 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 Here it is. This is vintage Harry Potter. Ooh. Ready? Harry Potter. Magical Drafts. Piggly Dudley. River Troll. A Beginner's Guide to Transfiguration. Screech Owl. Charms. Potions. Quintaped. Eel Eyes. Ooh. Ooh, the Leaky Cauldron. So you pulled a holographic Leaky Cauldron. Nice. And then Professor Quirrell. All right. What a cool book that was, man. There it is. It was so easy to read and so fun. There we go. Harry Potter. And then she wrote another one. And then another one. And then she just kept going for like forever. And now she's one of the wealthiest women in the entire UK. Wealthiest persons. Crazy. They make multiple movies and TV shows from her brand. Here's an order. PDX. Let me get in that pristine break. Also, something needs to be done where you can slab away good cards again. Everything goes automatically in the breaks or mystery box. Nothing goes to slab away. There must be a way to even it out again. And 1 Pokey Shuffle Snipe. Let me get you the Pokey Shuffle Snipe. Okay, very good. Cards that are too popular, they get turned into breaks. That is the truth. If I had a surplus of them, then they would be available for slab away. But there's not a surplus. Why is there no surplus? Because you guys already bought them all. So that's what's going on. We don't have enough inventory. 1 cold one. All right, and the other thing, jumping into the pristine break. So this is a channel that hosts constant breaks, and we have to have an actual inventory for that. And so we withhold cards that we know are generally wanted by everybody and that would make good breaks. Right, like, so we're not going to save up Weedles for the breaks, are we? So we don't have a shortage of Weedles for slab away. Do we have a shortage of Sylveons? Yes. In fact, that was the only one. So if you put this in the slab away, everyone else doesn't get to have a break. So yeah, it's tricky. Again, if I had like a surplus, there'd be no problem. But you know what happened? You all bought everything. I have nothing left. I used to have way more slabs. I actually, had I not done so many slab aways, I would have had even more slabs by now. But I did so many slab aways, I have nothing left. So now I just have my breaks inventory and some kind of derpy cards. Let's see what we got. Diglett. You got to be a Quest fan. You got to be a Diglett fan. We got a little Rocket Pokeball. We got a little Metapoo. We got another Rocket Ball. This one's good. Clefairy. This one's real good. We got War Turtle right there. War Turtle solid. He's a starter. Let's see. Here's Mr. Mime. We got a Shuppet the Puppet. This is real good, but nobody wants to shell out 7K. Here's a Redo Healer. I'm show off all the cards in the Pricey Slabs box for a second here, guys. Redo Healer's a Sexy Booby Girl. Hard to pull that one. You have to open like a whole case to get to it. Look, this is really solid. This one's very good. So, and it might not last. Here's a Coughing. This one's really solid. Abra. A Venus Fire Trap. This one's really cool. I like that. This is extremely good, but you have to be willing to accept an SGC slab. Now, we can look at the card up close if you wish. It looks extremely good. Look, it's got a swirl in the background, too. Here's a Crystal Guardians Wigglytuff that probably needs updating. That one's probably more expensive now if I had to bet. I don't think any of those cards are getting cheaper. I think those Crystal Guardian cards are getting more expensive. I can't even grab these. They're all slipping out of my fingers. There we go. All right. Oh, man. We got Opus 1, Wave 1 Cloud. That's cool. Oh, we've got a Destined Rival Staff Tyranitar. That's neat. Here's a Wick. That's solid. After the Speech. Here's another Charizard. Here's a Bandai Starters 9. Here's a blue Poker Deck Charizard. That's like elite. But it's pricey. Here's Magikarp. Here's a Scizor. Here's a Jolteon. There it is. Look at that. Rainbow Jolteon. Icons Black Panther. We got a Staff Typhlosion. We got a Lily Lunala. We have a Rainbow Charizard for the movie edition version. That's really nice. Rainbow Charizard. These are all ready for slab away, plus anything else you've seen come out that just go into the regular boxes. Because some stuff is really expensive. Voltalam, pretty expensive actually. Really niche. Right, like we're not going to host a break on Voltalam. Because not everyone wants German Mary, so it's going to be a slow-moving break. Here's another Charizard Prism. This one's for 800. We got Kadabra 10. That's cool, super cool. Here's a Mimikyu, Trigger Trade Mimikyu. Wow, he's expensive. Here's a blue poker set Pikachu. Very nice. Darkrai 9 from Black Star Promo Diamond. Staff Donphin. We got a Rainbow Snorlax. Clefable Tops. We got Breakthrough Pikachu, which is apparently expensive. Oh, this is really cool. Mega Latios, Queen of Spades. PSA 10, 540. Here's It's a Snap. Oh, wow. I can't believe I'm even offering one of these for sale. I think this is one of the best bubblegum cards. Here's Fairy Energy. Let's see. We have so much. We actually have tons of slabs. But yeah, the Sylveon's going to make a good break. So that one's just going to go become a break. Here's Geodude. Quilava 10. Wow. That's really cool. Here's a Joker Professor 10 from the red deck too. Wow. Probably underpriced. Here's a Doduo from Vending Series. Black Label Kuromi. That one probably has to be reinvestigated for price. So many of these are up for repricing, by the way. They need to be repriced. The whole pricey channel is needing repricing. But look, there's so many slabs. Giratina 10. That's extremely cool. That one's a high-ranking one. Vending Charmander. Pricey, though. Light Flareon. Pricey. Here's another Light Flareon. Pristine Galarian Moltres. Ooh, Stadium Ekans. Here's another Scizor. Here's another Giratina. Misty's Goldeen. Wow. So hard to get that in a 10 with tag. Here's a Halo sketch card. Hand sketch. Here's another hand sketch. Wow. Checklist 10. That is so cool. Here's a Topps Persian. Ooh, another Lily, and this time is Solgaleo. Okay, and here's one of these extremely rare Tora Karutas. I'm not even sure I should sell that because I don't know if they grade it anymore. Look at that. That should just go up in the vault. That's Unified Minds Giratina, and that one probably needs to be price checked. Nintendo 64 Nidoking, and here is a holographic Heatran. I'm going to leave this guy out. I'm going to leave him out. I think he needs to go up on the table. All right, so there you go. Those are all ready for slab away. You just wanted the particular card. That would be the Sylveon. There we go. We have to have something for the breaks. Did you know I only had one of those Sylveons? And everyone voted on it. So that was good that I held it back because that was the one that everyone wanted. It is. All right. What? Halo sketch cards? Oh my gosh, I need that Lily Poker card. Yeah, those are all in our Discord server, by the way. They should be anyways. You got to look in the Pricey Slabs channel. That's what it's called. It's called Pricey Slabs. You should see a picture of all those. The prices can be renegotiated. In fact, when you want to put one of those into slab away, we probably will double check the price because I know that channel is out of date. Whew. All right. So you're in there. So now we've got Mr. Mark Valerian to give away for one pack for any orders made for a box of Pokemon Chinese Gen 5. Really? Man, Mark is so generous, man. He's just giving you guys a whole box of Gen 5 now. Let's see, down in the donation scoreboard. Mark J. Valerian. 620. Wow. That's nuts, man. All right. I'm going to do this here. Yeah, so we got some cards. Sylveon has sort of like a universal appeal, but that's exactly why it's a good card for the breaks. Plus, it's within a really specific price range. Not too pricey, not too cheap. There we go. All right. So these are free now. You just have to place an order. Set that there. Okay. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wee, wow. That Master Chef goes hard. Master Chef? The Master Chef. I'm going to mark these as completed. Completed. Hello, mister. I have a couple of orders. Nice. Okay, we're going to hit apply. Please work. There goes. That worked. And now we have an order from Mr. Mark. He says, 3 Heat Wave, 1 more Merlin, Japanese Terra, plus pre-grade 2 cards for my shipping bag. All right, a lot of stuff here. He said, how much Terra? 1 Japanese Terra, 1 more Merlin. One more Merlin. And 3 Heat Waves. 1, 2, and 3. All right. I ordered too quick. Ta-da! There we go. Oh, this Master Chief was one of the pricey slabs, wasn't he? Yeah, he is. Now look, the sleeve doesn't do him justice. Watch. He's even crazier when you take him out of the sleeve and you give him a little dusting here. Like that. Gets even crazier looking. Look how crazy that is. Wow. That's Topps Halo, everybody. Ooh. Can we get this? I don't know if that's what we want. Let's go with it. Very special card. Not a cheap price, though. I don't want to give them up. I like them. I like them. I have 1 Chinese 151 Surprise, 1 Chinese 151 Journey, 1 Solo Leveling. Halo 2 was the best game ever made. Halo 2. There we go. There we go. So here's Charmeleon. Cha. Here's Ekans. Moltres. Slowpoke with the logo. Magnemite. And Wheezing. Ooh, Wheezing. Good. Look at that Wheezing. That card seems like a good keepsake in case they reopen Halo to its prime. We are. All right. Oh, we've got Jolteon. Oh, yeah. Who doesn't want Jolteon? Okay. Put that there. And we'll pop this guy in here. All right. And now what do we got over here? We've got 1, 2, and a 3. Oh, Rosalina. Very nice. All right. So he says, pre-grade 2 cards from my bag. All right. Let's grab your label, and we'll pull it out of your bag so no one sees your label. And now, let's grab your bag. So you get some hollows here. You got Jinx, Draclo, obviously Metagross. He's got to get pre-graded. Psyduck's good. Boss's Orders. Ludicolo's pretty cute. All right, so it's definitely going to be the Umbreon as well. Popping that in there. Popping these in here. Popping this in here. Are you ready? Oh my gosh, that's thick. Nothing wrong with the centering. Man, I was reading an article about how Ukraine's winning the war. I've been reading that today. Okay, so I don't think that this card should be sent to BGS. I do think it's a 10, but I think it fails on centering just ever so slightly. It is. You can still send it to BGS, hoping for a pristine, though. All right, it's a pretty clean card. We're going to say 10 on this one. I'll say 10 plus on this one. There you go. 10 plus. All right. Now, what's this? It's definitely thinner on the left side here. Wow, so clean otherwise. I think it's probably going to fail a 10, and it's going to be because it's too thin on the left. So we're going to say 9 plus. I like it. It's a very clean 9. I don't think you risk it turning into an 8. So I'm going to say 9 plus on the Metagross and 10 plus on the Umbreon. Okay. All right. Hey, you need your label going back in. Good. So we'll just go ahead and back out of there. Let's see. We're going to close this. And now we have Rodrigo Cruz. He says, solo leveling 3 times 1. All right, solo leveling. Oops, pick that up. You also want a Japanese Union Arena Chainsaw Man. Ooh, Chainsaw Man, okay. Where did we last put that? Where did I last see Chainsaw Man? Do we have an open box over here? Chainsaw Man, where do we place him? That's going to be Yu-Gi-Oh! Harry Potter. How about behind these guys, huh? No? No? Okay. Then I can see there's no pleasing you, Austin. We might need a new box, but I don't remember us selling through the first box. And I kind of wanted to see what was in that first box. I can't remember if we actually sold through that. Here's a sealed box of it right here, so that's no problem. I thought we had more. Oh, also, you get one of these. I forgot about this. Hold on, wait a second. I forgot, guys. Mr. Mark gets 1 pack of this. There you go, Mark. Right, we're giving away 1 boosty to each order. We got a little Flow Apple. Ooh. Here you go, Mark. I swear we had more Union Arena. I would have probably put it into a little baggie, and then I would have put it on these shelves. That's what I would have done. It's a new product, so I don't have like an established place for it yet, you know what I mean? And there's just so many places for it to go. Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter. Chainsaw Man. Where would I place that? He's not back here. Phooey. Is it potentially behind this? No. That'd just be too easy, wouldn't it? How about in the Disney? Ah, I found it. It's in the Disney box. It's in the box with the Disney cards. Here you are. Okay, I kind of wanted to see what was next in this box. Good. So 151 Journey. All right, 151 Journey. Ah, time for a new bag of 151 Journey. Honestly, it looks like it's time for a new box of the Chinese Hidden Fates too. So I'll be right back. Let me go get some of this. Okay, I noticed a couple things. First of all, we need more top SpongeBob. Second of all, we're running low on both of these products. These are both low as well. So we need some restocks. All right. Tossing this. So when he was opening all those tops, SpongeBob's, I should have been checking the price because we're in need of a restock right now. Are you getting the new Marvel set? When does it come out? One of my guys just told me it's not a very good set. Said there was too many of one character in the set or something like that. Well, there's a lot of packs in there. Wow. Love that Chinese Hidden Fate set, by the way. Big fan. Now, you get this last pack of the 151 Journey. And now we open a new box of the 151 Journey. Ow. Okay. All right. Peeling that apart. Good. This is an old CS Men bag, I guess. It's really funny. Let's put this here. Good. So then he wanted a 151 surprise as well. Yes. We like 151 surprise, don't we, guys? It's a good set. All right, and you get a bonus pack. There you go. This is a gift from Mark J. Valerian to you. So that's your bonus pack. There we are. All right, we've got your order. Rodrigo Cruz. What's up, man? New Marvel set, huh? Set that there. We were selling those SpongeBob packs. I bet they were underpriced because he was buying through the whole. He was buying through the whole thing, wasn't he? I have a feeling they might have been underpriced. There's Bellsprout. Here's Poopachu. Let's see. Pinsir. Here's Union Arena. Chainsaw Man. Uh-oh. Not Reze. Not Makima, I mean. Okay, that's Makima and Power. And... ooh, very sparkly. You got Sungjin Woo. The sparkly version. Very good. So there you have it. Nothing crazy coming out of your Chinese packs. A good solo leveling pull, and then just a normal Union Arena pull. All right. You got a bag already? Waiting for that new Magic the Gathering Hobbit set. Aha, here he is. Found it. Good. We're going to take all your cards and place them in here. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Rodrigo. Now, before we continue, allow me to order some more Topps Chrome SpongeBob, because I like that set, and I have a feeling we were underselling it there. You know how it is. Prices are constantly rising. Let's see. Was there like 12 packs per box? Let's type SpongeBob. All right, here we are. Jumping over here. Let's just see how this looks. All right, so that's all good. And how many packs per box? Let's find out. 12 packs per box. That's what I thought. Divided by 12. Says we should be selling them at $70 a pack. We were doing what, 65? Oh no, actually, it looks like we can lower the price of SpongeBob. That's great. Okay, so let me purchase 2 of these. That's good. That means maybe the price went down over time, if anything. So give me one moment. We're doing a restock on Topps SpongeBob Chrome. All right, that's fantastic. We're listening to some Minecraft music. Get out of my room, I'm playing Minecraft. What is the end? This song goes on forever. Let's reset the music. Let's skip forward. All right, there we go. We're going to hit continue here. Come on, website. We're going to do this. So we are right now reordering SpongeBob Topps Chrome. Not too much. We're just taking on 2 boxes. Enough that if we had like a crazy night, we could manage it. It's a cool set. SpongeBob's been popular for a very long time. I opened a whole box of it for myself when it first came out. It was fun. And pay. There we go. Okay, more SpongeBob on the way. Did you hear there was a new RuneScape game coming out? Is there? Tell me about it. I'm really curious. All right. I think that worked. Just loading for a long time. While it's loading, let's take a look at the queue. Miss Kayla spotting the Sylveon. You got it. To lose my money. That's right. When you jump into these breaks, you're kind of signing up to lose $40. It's pretty rough, but also one person does walk away with the slab. Here goes. You know what we need? We need like something else in the booster packs that make them a little less painful, don't you think? Miss Kayla. All right. Tell me about this new RuneScape game. That's going to be 5. So we're at 5 out of 9. Here's Mr. NHCC. Jump me in the Luffy break. So yes, we are hosting a Luffy break on one of those cool magazine Luffys. Where'd it go? Oh, the One Piece break. So this card's super cool. Show it off again, I guess. Oh, we already had 2 people in it. Look at that, guys. It's actually like embossed the whole way. Super, super clean. It's like a magazine cover. 1, 2, and 3. So there's 3 of these. I'm probably going to want to keep one of these for myself. They're so good looking. So we're at 3 out of 12. Okay, we have Curtis Law, 10 shuffles. 10 shuffles coming right up with Curtis Law. Did you hear? Oh, I already read that. 1, 2, 3. So there's the 3 to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the bonus card, 11. What we got? Bronzor, Zubat, Vigavolt, Rotom, more like Scrotum, Charjabug, Larvitar, Fortress, Squawkabilly. Come on, bro. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's a full cold round. Oh, that sucks, man. You just swept the box a little there, Curtis. Man, that sucks. I saw Nicholas Pacheco take a cold round like that. All right, let me put you in the second chance box, okay? Sorry, man. That's Curtis Law, straight cold round. So, you will also get this, though. It's called the second chance card. You go into here, and at the end of the month, you have a chance for another slab. One person will pick that extra slab up, and it'll be like, oh, that's kind of nice. What? Wait, what about the Gem 5 pack with every order? Ooh, good catch. Good catch. So, Gem 5 pack with every order tonight, right? So that would mean Kayla Taylor gets one. Here you go, Kayla. We got to go backwards and take care of these. So this is yours, Kayla. All right, there we go. Oops. Miss Kayla picking up Kimiko. One Kimiko. That says Natalie. Ah, here's Kayla. Tossing this in here. And then we have Mr. NHCC. He's getting... Oop. There we go. Aha, Cerulege. Oh. All right, Mr. NHCC. He's even getting the free stamp card. We can't allow this. This guy's just getting too lucky all the time. Now, where did I last see you, actually? I don't remember Oh, are we keeping you in one of these boxes? My brain says you're in one of these boxes. It's one of these boxes. All right, you're in here. Found you. I couldn't remember where we were keeping you. All right, nice. Little bonus, little extra. Nobody ever complained about that. And now Curtis Law also gets a booster pack. Here you go, Curtis Law. So Mr. Curtis, that's your bonus pack. There you go. I was just kind of steamrolling through, wasn't I? Oh, so lucky you get the AR. All right, that makes it a little bit nicer, don't you think? There goes Mr. Curtis. Let's go find your bag. Let's see. Kevin V, Kevin Maldonado. You're not in here. You're over here. We found you. You know how we found you? Because your name tag is sticking up. That's so useful. All right, like the name tags. Almost makes me wonder if we need to have them at the bottom of the bag at all. We can just have them strictly on the top. We can always just have them on the top. All right. So now you're not looking like you had such a cold round. You got the AR. That's the top chase pull out of the box, if you didn't know that. Oh, did you guys know about these pack splits? Phantom Forces and Topps Series 1. Top Series 1. So those are running at the same time. Those are fun. Here's Mr. Snorlax. I'm like the candy man, and this is my candy shop. We got more candy than you can get to. There you go. You can't handle the amount of candy in the candy shop. All right, next up we got Mr. Terry, and he says 3 Pokey Shuffles. Terry, you're next. You like candy? I'll take you to the candy shop. I'll let you lick. What's the best Pokemon to replace the word lollipop? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Ta-da! 3 cold ones. He wants to take me to his candy shop. Look at this. I'll let you lick the Lopunny. Nah, doesn't rhyme. It could either be a Pokemon name that rhymes, or it can be something that's maybe like, I don't know, it's like maybe similar to a lollipop. Is there a candy Pokemon? I don't think there's a candy Pokemon. I'll let you lick the Lickitung. No, that didn't work either. All right, that's cold round, Terry, but you get a free boosty tonight. How nice. 1 free boosty given to you by Mark J. Valerian. All right. Very good. I'll let you lick the Alcremie. I'll let you lick the Jigglypuff. I mean, that's pretty close. I don't think it quite works. Ooh, you got a little Captain Pikachu, actually. That's good. There we go. Let's see. Did you not have a bag, Terry? I feel like you didn't have a bag. Terry's first bag. Terry Mills has a bag. All right, new bag for you, Mr. Terry. There we go. Terry. 7.26. Vanillite? I get it. I get it. It's like an ice cream cone. I don't think it works. Wait, let me ask AI what the closest Pokemon name that matches to Lollipop. I need a Pokemon name that rhymes the closest to Lollipop. Lillipup? That's good. I'll take you to the candy shop. I'll let you lick the Lillipup. That's funny. All right. Very good. See, I don't have to do any thinking anymore. The computer will think for me. We'll throw this away. Now, that's so cringe. Here's Joseph Smith, another Diagon Alley. You got it, man. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Ooh, mama. Ooh, daddy. I said that hours ago. You said Lillipup hours ago? I didn't even see it. That's a good one. What about him on top? That's better. I'll take you to the candy shop. I'll let you lick the him on top. Oh, man, that's actually better than Lillipup. Lillipup doesn't have the same rhyme. All right. Here's Spongify. Dog Bane Potion. Dog Biscuits. Swelling Potion. Sloth Grip. All right, here's Potions, Charms. Porcupine Robe. Quintuped. Ugh. Oh, yeah, Draco Malfoy. All right, so this is what people open these for. These really crazy, like, 3D cards. Let's leave it. You drained a lake just to look that up. That's right. How many gallons of water was that? Here it is. Jeff Bezos was arguing that we need to build the data centers no matter what the cost, because he's saying once AI is up and running, AI will solve all of our resource problems. I was like, all right. Brilliant. There we go. We won't have a resource problem. AI will solve it. But first, we need to build the data centers. All right. Oh, I never thought of it that way. Please, ruin all of my environment. There we go. Joseph Smith. Bruh. Good. All right. And he'll keep going on until he hits the spot. Here's Rafael Gonzalez. He is back. He wants a live custom and 2 destined rivals. Welcome back, man. Live custies. We got 1, 2, 3, and 1. There goes. 1 cold live custom. Ouch. Let's go grab your destined rivals. They're over here. Cheap and affordable, destined rivals. What I like most about them is that they're so cheap and they're so affordable. Snipping this. We didn't miss a pack of Gem 5, did we? We did, didn't we? So this is for Joseph Smith. Here you go, Joseph. Hold on, guys. We got to make sure Joseph Smith gets his pack of Gem 5. All right, he gets Sveal. Sveal, it's where you get your veal. There it is. All right, Joseph. I think I mentioned earlier that I was reading this article about how Ukraine is currently winning the war against Russia. And I was reading about how they're doing it. And they're doing it with, like, AI drones. We're actually there, guys. We're in a Black Mirror episode now. It's like, it's not an idea anymore. It's real now. We have autonomous drones. That's what's winning the war right now. AI autonomous drones. Without the help of anybody running a controller, the drone looks for a soldier and then follows it and blows itself up. Suicide drone. Here goes. Here's Nidorino, Skarmory, Annihilate. Humans are so obsolete. It sounds cool at first until you understand the Ooh, a little Misty's Gyarados never hurts. Isn't that card nice? Until you understand the implications of what that means. Somebody can build a drone. They don't need to control it. You can't block it. You can't create a zone above your head where you can scramble its communications with the controller. You can't do anything to it. There's nothing you can do. It's got a built-in closed system and a little camera that spies on you. And then it's already been given instructions to kill you. And it's just going to fly all the way over to you and blow up. That's the future for humanity now. And yeah, yeah, that's like pretty severe. Like, how are presidents going to be outside of their homes anymore? I mean, what happens when you make a long-range drone that can fly, you know, cheaply across the world? Because that's what they'll work on. They'll make cheap drones that can fly across the world and just blow up. What happened, you know, like 2 business guys who hate each other. Maybe they're like big CEOs. And one of them just pays some evil drone guy to just send an autonomous drone out to blow up his competition or something. Like, you know, it sounds a little sci-fi, but it's not. It's not even that sci-fi. We have it now. That's what we have now. We have that. Autonomous drones. Drones that require no signal. They don't require a driver. Oh, By the way, let's get back to Mr. Rafael Gonzalez. Here you go, Mr. Rafael. These were your 2 destined rivals. You do get the Gyarados. And let me get this. Autonomous drones, they think for themselves. No human controlling it. How could it go wrong? What could go wrong? The fiber optic cables are everywhere. Right, that's old technology now. In the past, they sent out drones with the controller, but Russia quickly discovered how to jam them, and so they would fall out of the sky because they would get jammed. Then they said, you know what we could do? Let's just get these huge spools of fiber optic cables, and drones will just carry the cables with them. And so they can't be jammed anymore. Now, it's even further along. Now they just send the drone out, and it just identifies the target using a camera and AI, and then just flies over and blows itself up. Fully autonomous AI suicide drone. Wow. That's where we're at. And while they're celebrating their wins against Russia right now, and Russia's probably like, ooh, yikes. You know the next step, right? The next step is Russia's going to build the same drone. Presumably. I mean, they're a big country. They got technology. They got programmers. They're going to build the same drone. They're going to build an AI drone. Maybe they get help from China. I don't know. They're going to build an AI drone, and it's just going to fly all the way over to Ukraine and just blow up targets, and there's nothing you can do to stop it except for maybe like AI small airplane anti-air or something. I don't know. It almost seems like it's easier to attack than defend, right? Like, you could send hundreds of these drones out if you had the money or if you had the time. Do you have a new Riftbound Origins case to open? We have a fresh case open right now. All right, so... Oh, you're talking about one where you're hoping to pull another Siggy. Is that what you mean? Oh, I don't know about that, Mr. Tones. Your question's a searching question. Here's Carlos Chaveras. 5 Pokey Shuffles. You ready? 5 of these. You know, we still have the other 2, Unleashed and Riftbound. No, the other one's called... I don't remember the name of the other one. Here it goes. Yeah, they use fiber optic cables with like 25 to 30 miles of optic fiber. Yeah, really crazy, isn't it? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if Carlos Chaveras gets lucky. Da-da-da, you do. Umbreon. All right, lovely. Spirit Forge. Thank you. Yeah, Riftbound Spirit Forge. All right, so we have those 2 sets. Maybe you pull a Siggy out of there. Now let's go get this Umbreon. Wow, it really looks like the Pokey Shuffles need some bonus cards put in there. Ready? I gotta find some cheaper slabs to put in here. The number is 0607. That sounds like a Chinese one. Let's see. Ah, because it is a Chinese Umbreon. All right, so we got a Chinese Umbreon 10. Let me know what you're thinking with this one. Re-roll it for 40, because that's what it would do. It'd be a minus 10. Re-roll it for 40, or keep it. Ta-da. Neat. I'll keep it. Okay, and you are owed a Gem 5 pack. Do you give away bulk? I go to cons and I make little packs for kids. I'm afraid I don't do that. All right, let's snip this. There we go. Here's, oh yeah, Skarmory. Ooh. Good. I'll put your name on the back here. Good. Tossing this. And where are we going to find your bag? Over here, huh? Meow, 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 meow. Good. What was I thinking about? We got to get more cards into that Pokey Shuffle. It's really low. I mean, I can put like these $100 cards in there, but kind of hoping to get some stuff that costs less. What do we got over here? Mister won't even give me codes. Codes! Hi, Kevin. Ooh, Gardevoir, that's nice. We're truly low on stuff. Yeah. Let's see. I used to have a lot of, like, a particular style of cards I could dump in there. Cloth. Cloth is cool, but he's like $70, dude. And this guy's 30. He can go in. Looking for some good, cheap chase cards. Flipping this around. Gudra. I guess the Dene could go in. He can go in. 130. Oh, because it's pristine. All right, so we're taking some of these cards out of the A box and we're stuffing it into the Pokey Shuffles because Pokey Shuffles are feeling a little light right now. Can I just have some free bulk, please? So, you got some free cards for me, mister? It's for the kids. Let's see. Wow, so generous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There it is. That's all that's needed. Hydrapple, 6. Bear with me, guys. 068. Hydrapple. T10. All right, it's always for the kids. Mister, did you know Mama had a chicken, Mama had a cow, Mama was proud, he didn't care how? There you go. There you go. Cow and chicken. That's an old one, man. Cow and chicken was like a ripoff of Ren and Stimpy, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, there's Deoxys. Old Maid Deoxys. T10. Oh my gosh, Cow and chicken. I'm surprised you remember that one. I remember a couple old ones. A couple of these, couple of those. Meow, 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 meow. Here's the Dene. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Taruka the Dene. The Dene. T10. What are some you remember? Hey Arnold, Recess, a lot of public broadcast stuff. I remember a lot of that. Here's Hisuian. We didn't have cable growing up. Eventually we got satellite, so this will be 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let's say 196. H Gudra. T10. You watch Dragon Tales? Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales. They were always trying to get us to learn Spanish, dude. This is America. Speak English. America, America. Here's Klauf. All right, I actually remember that as like a young teen going like, why is everything in Spanish on PBS? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I didn't understand it. I was like, what's going on? Because this is, I was very young and didn't know. There it is. Why they were doing that. Oh, Klauf. There we go. Street Sharks. Yeah, that was a ripoff of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There it goes. There was like a hammerhead shark. There was the typical main character, and he was like a big white shark or something like that. There was a killer whale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dragapult. Donde Está Papers, Dora, and Boots and Swiper. I didn't watch Dora the Explorer. They didn't have that on PBS. But I was pretty aware of it. Everyone was aware of it. TCC 10. Have you ever done salvia? I've heard of that stuff. I've never done it. But I think if I did it, I would be like connected with nature, and I would have ego death and blah, 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 blah. You hear people like celebrate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. All right. I did it and was a card in your collection for 25 years. What? Mister, can you read my message above? Dumb question. If someone had the capital to buy expensive slabs, would you recommend buying them right now? Maybe. Old, made, chancy. Buying Pokemon cards is very speculative. Pokemon cards are just a toy, and for them to go higher, there has to be somebody out there who wants it more than for what you paid for it. So it's like, most people probably assume Pokemon cards will just keep going up. But it's like, it can't go infinitely up, so it's got to slow down at some point. We don't know at what point that is. So it's just a gamble. I would say stick to collecting cards if you really enjoy it. What I wouldn't do is I wouldn't pump tons and tons and tons of money in it and not accept the risk that they could colossally crash as well. So they can crash. They're not gold. They're not bonds. They're not real estate. They're not index fund stocks. You know what I mean? That's also part of the fun too, by the way. Like, you know, the big swing you saw in Pokemon cards, well, that only happened because serious investors are ignoring it. So they're the biggest risk, and so they have the most room to grow because they've been mostly ignored by big money. But yeah, I mean, you're asking for like advice on whether I would buy big slabs, expensive slabs right now. It's like, if you want a chance to lose your money, sure. You could lose your money, or they could go even higher. Who knows? There's no way to know. You'll know later. You'll know in the future if now is the right time to buy. But you know what I do? I buy a little bit at a time. So that's what I actually do. I just buy a little bit here and there. And if it goes up over time, great. All right, Mr. NHCC, 2 lives and a ooh-woo shuffle. Now, wait a second. Did the last guy get his... Carlos Chavez, did he get his... oh, you already had one. You've already had a Gem 5, right? And has NHCC had a Gem 5? Yeah, he already had one as well. So let's get you your 2 lives and your Uwu Shuffle. You ready? Is the Lunatone still there or no more? The Lunatone. Is he the staff Lunatone? I think he's still there. 2 lives. A 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. There it is. Good luck. 1 and 2. 2 cold ones. Ouch. All right, we got 2 cold ones. Is it time to put Here Comes Team Rocket in there? Look, it doesn't look like it, but this is actually a holographic card from the Team Rocket collection. It's a 9. That's the problem. I got 1 order and got my free pack. Thanks, mister. Nice. Really, somebody knew what I was talking about. I knew you would get it, Mark. What? 10 packs in a box of GA Bunko? That's right. 10 packs in a box. Pretty rough, actually. But remember, our boxes are coming out of a freshly unsealed case. Doesn't get any better than that. It's confirmed fresh sealed case. No one else has had any pickings on it but you. So, you know, it just costs more for that. Now, here's the Waifu Shuffle. Waifu Shuffle. What would you offer on Crown Pikachu? Oh, that's right. We needed to look at that. I'm not sure. I think what you should do is you should go over to like eBay and look up how much a Crown Pikachu Korean is selling for, and look for one that says like near mint or something like that. Try to find one that looks really good, right? All right, that's 1 Waifu Shuffle, 1 Uwu Shuffle. Sorry, man, no luck there. All right, put this back up here. Now, we have Mark J. Valerian for Tammy for 15 packs of Pokemon Korean Electric Breaker, because you make her work hard and I'm a simp. I will be reporting this work ethics to your manager. To my manager? I am the manager. Back to work, Tammy. All right, here's a fun little Japanese pack. Here's, ooh, Princess Peach PSA 10. Here's Monkey D. Luffy. And here's a very underpriced Mimikyu. That's not right. This card costs way more than 110. That card's not priced correctly. Here's... He does now anyways. Oh, the triple Moltres, Zapdos, and Fardakuno for 285. All good. Saving the luck for the big breaks. Okay, so you need 15 packs of Electric Breaker for Miss Tammy. I think we can go get... Oh, we can go get that, but it's in the other room. I was going to slide away. Can't allow that. Okay, Electric Breaker. Quip the Real Manager. Tammy, I have a question. 200 last sold. For the Crown Pikachu Korean? Are you talking about a graded one or a raw one? All right, let me go get this. There we go. I'm back. So, Miss Tammy. We have a box of this, right? Yeah, we do. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boop, 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 boop. 6 of these. I'm here, CC. What's good? Snipping all this. Snipping all that. Ooh, yeah. Hey, mister, how much are the pre-grade evaluations? We pre-grade cards for $3 a card. We're pretty accurate, and we can tell you even if the card should go to BGS. That's 6. We need 9 more. 6, 7, 8. Did I do that right? Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Oh. Ooh. Okay, Tammy. Mark J said, "Hey, baby, how's it going, mama?" And then he said, "Get this girl 15 packs of Electric Breaker." He said, "Toodaloo." He wolf whistled at you. Oh, I'm offended by this. We are. I hate it when men wolf whistle at me. God, it's the worst. Don't they have any manners? Men. All right, ready? Now, never mind. Raw sold 201, June 17th, $35 shipping. So here's Pipichu. Oh, here's... We could probably take that card and put it up for sale on the table if you'd like. I don't know if I would buy it for that much money. I didn't realize it cost so much. Here's the capsicum. All right, here's Feebas. Oh, yeah. Feebas. Here's Tapu Koko. Tap my cocoa with butter. Here's the villain, or whatever it's called. Here's capsicum. Oh. Yum, 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 yum. The alligator. The snail. The snail. We got Eternitas. Togekiss. Petulant. Cofagrigus. And a cold one. All right. Cool, man. I want to take some of these, I think. The flatter looking ones. They got to be flat. So we're going to take some of these flat ones and put them in this box. There we go. They got to be saved for the Poke Shuffles. Huh. There we go. So this is a gift from Mr. Mark to Miss Tammy. There we go. Oh. Popping this in here. Oh. Thank you, Mark. What the hell, man? There you go. Put that there. All right. Tossing this in here. Good. All right. I showed you my Pokemon cards. Please respond. Darren Thompson is next. He says, 1 spot in the Sylveon, 1 live custom. Thank you. I don't want to keep it if it's cold. I don't have a bag. Devin Thompson. Darren Thompson. All right. I'm back, mister. Hey, what's up, back? I'm TCC. He's saying the Sylveon. Here it is. Sylveon's up to 6. A lot of people signing up to lose $40 tonight. Now, 1 live costume. A 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. What do we got? Ah, it's cold. I'm sorry, man. This sucks. All right. Do you want your pack here of the Gem 5? Let's see what's happening. Meow, 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 meow. Here's... it's just plain hollows this time. I can get rid of these if you want. I don't know. You say you don't have a bag? I'll put them over here, okay? All right. Here's Kabutops 9 for 1 honeys. Snivy 10 for 2 honeys. Slowpoke 10 for 500 honeys. Honey. Here's Meganium 10 for 100 honeys. And here's Machamp 10 for 400 honeys. That's a lot of honey. Yes, we're starting to get some of these poker cards back. We have Carlos Chaveras. A box of GA Bunko. Please pull me any kawaii common waifus. All right, you want some of the kawaii common waifus. Sounds good. Ready? So this just came in, and we're finally getting to see a whole box of it get opened. I'm excited rated. I don't know about you guys. I had a website order a while ago, all good if it's just a long queue. I was about to check the website right after this order. Might just be a long queue tonight. Okay, there's this. All right. Grab this. What did we do last for you? We did the order where you told me to pre-grade something. Yeah, that was the last order. Then we rolled back over to the other queues. There we go. Konnichiwa. Oh, I see how it is. I see how it is. Now, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, only 10 packs. What's up with that? So a case, only 12 boxes, and then a box, only 10 packs. They made their stuff more expensive because the cases weren't cheaper. They were hella expensive. Really expensive. Might be very popular. GA Bunko, everybody. Who can tell me what TV shows these are? I don't even recognize them. I'm very curious if this set is lewd, because I'm familiar with Bunko sets being lewd. So we're going to find out if this is a lewd set. Ready? All right. Cherry Blossom, some girls, a girl. I really don't know. 8, 9, 10, a big fat hen. Here's a hollow, and here's this I don't recognize any of these. Okay, here's the girl, the girl. That's kind of lewd. I mean, if they got rid of this dang block of words here, that'd be kind of lewd. He said he wants to keep any of the good commons. I know what that means. Okay, here's a wet t-shirt contest card. That's kind of cool. Wet t-shirt contest. Here's, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, all right. Okay. Heisenberg. Mister, what's the PSA pack on the secret menu? The PSA pack? I don't know. I don't know what you're referring to. You mean like pack grading, maybe? Here's a naughty succubi girl. Okay. All right. Just doing some important inspection on these, you know? It's an important job. Oh, that's a full art. Actually, this is a rainbow hollow, so that's cool. Yeah, not really too textured. It's actually just that it's rainbow. They did that in a different set. There we are. All right. Here, oops, here's. Oh, there you go. This is a GA. All right, so you got a signature card here. And I think this is what Six was saying. She was saying a lot of the boxes actually do have signatures. There it goes. All right. Here's a girl. I mean, it's kind of cute. Oops. That's kind of lewd. All right. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Is it under grading? It's probably the PSA pack grading. Yeah, it might be PSA pack grading. Here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. Do, do, do. Now, I recognize this one. This one's the Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon set. I know because we used to sell that, and that one sold quite well. Here's girls with their tummies showing, I guess. I don't know. All right. So now I know that that's in here. That's a popular one. All right. And one last pack. I think I've seen clips of this. I think I've seen clips on this on TikTok. Does she turn into a motorcycle? These girls turn into motorcycles, don't they? Yeah. All right. And what's this? Oh, she's kind of mad. All right. Some girls hanging out. All right. And there you go. So here's a pretty lewd one. She's like kind of naked, but you don't see anything. You aren't accepting any more PSA tag submissions. That's correct. No more of those. Tag said they can't accept any new submissions from people. They're too full. I can technically send your cards off to Tag Express, so that's still possible, but it's pretty pricey. I don't know if it's worth it. That's because PSA and Tag are both closed. Right now, we're doing CGC submissions, so you can jump your cards in with me because I'm sending my own cards off to CGC. All right, this is probably the lewdest of the hollows that you pulled. And then over here, you got your little witch girl, and there you have it. Okay, that was what one whole box looks like. Thank you for opening that. It felt educational. Mr. Carlos. Aw, yeah. Waifus, guys. Waifus. Mister, can we see that signature card again? Again! There it is. 2026. It looks like it was signed for 2026. I don't really know this character or what anime she comes from. All right. I only recognize one character, the Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon character. I actually have some of those waiting to grade. I have them sitting in a box. Some of those, whatever that, the girl in the little white dress with the huge boobs, I got some of those waiting to grade. $92 Siggy on TCG Republic. Really? Cool. All right. Mr. Rob. Oh, wait. Did you get? Yeah, you already got a pack. So Robert Breeding is next. Live custom and 1 celebration pack. Ooh, a celebration pack. That's expensive. Where am I keeping it, though, is the question. Might be in here. Ooh, scary. All right. Celebrations. Mister, what are you drinking? I was drinking some Diet Gatorade. All right, there it is. We're gonna snip this. Now, we snip this. Okay. Tammy had him drinking straight from the bottle. That's right, I'm troubled. Oops. What? Another hit? Wow, that's lucky. There were 2 ARs in this box. That's a gift from Mr. Mark J. Valerian. Now, celebrations. Celebrate good Pokemons. Come on. You got Surfing Poo-Poo-Chew in this pack. All right, Reshiram. Every one of these hollows is valuable. That's how it works now. They're all pretty valuable. You got to try and get one to grade 10. It's Surfing Poo-Poo-Chew. Yay! All right, that's for you, Mr. Robert. Robert, tonight's bonus pack that was donated by Mr. Mark really came in handy for you. There we go. There we go. Aw, Quaxley. Or whatever he turns into, right? Here's Flaffy 10 from 2000. Here's Let's Go In For ... Here's Venomoth for just $400. Pretty cheap. Here's Pikachu from Pokemon Go. And here's Counterspell SpongeBob, looking pretty bizarre. He looks pretty crazy. I don't know about that guy. All right, thank you, Rodrigo. I'm hitting refresh now. It is the website's turn. Let's see what we got on this website. Mark has been waiting for a little while. Mr. Mark, he says, 1 more Terra Festival, 1 more Heat Wave, 1 Japanese 151. You should have said you had an order. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so 151. Did we already give you a free pack? I'll get you another free pack. I don't remember if we gave you one. So here's one of these. Here's the Heat Wave. And Terra Festival. Ah, okay, Terra Festival. Did you do his live custom? Uh-oh. Did I miss his live custom is the question. Hold on, wait a second. Whose live custom are we talking about? Oh, Robert Breeding, 1 live custom. Sorry about that. Did I not do it? All right, give me a second. Did we not do this? I don't feel like we did it. 1, 2, 3, and a 1. Good, good, good. Ah, cold. Wow, looks like we're ready to cram a new card up in there. All right. Now, back to Mr. Mark. I'll just give him one of these. There it goes. Anything for Mark. Ready? Do 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 do, scuba doo 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 doo. Okay, here's the cat. Here's the turtle. Look at that turtle. Not very good. Here's a cold pack, and here's ta-da! Electabuzz. He's so nice. That SpongeBob is so derpy. I know, it looks crazy. Mr. Mark. So, Mark, is it officially time to start contributing to your new bag? Let's start contributing. We don't want to make your shipping bag too heavy. There it goes. Counterspell SpongeBob. Let's get rid of him. He's going into the other shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Listen to that music, man. Doesn't that sound nice? Counter spell number 1933 P10. Oh, no, not P10. P8. Man, this marker's so dead. But I'm trying to squeeze every last writing out of it so that it doesn't get wasted. No waste. All right, so he's gone now. That's nice. All right. Who's next? Okay, we've got an order here from Joseph Smith. Bestest Pokey Shuffle Snipe. You might snipe. I could see it happening. Is that a magic card or a SpongeBob card? A 1, 2, 3. Boop. It's both. It's a magic card and a SpongeBob card. One cold one. No striking. All right, so we got this cool Venomoth. Move that over there. He's so Sugoi. And I think what we're going to do, we're going to give him a special price. Obviously, we priced him after the eBay price, but I don't know about that eBay price. So we're going to change him from $400 to $250. So this is kind of a discounted price. And now he's just going to go up in the live customs. So he's going up in the live customs as a discounted card. All right, there he goes. $250 just seems a lot more reasonable, doesn't it? $0.49. Poker. VENMO. P10. Now, $400 is the price of it online. So if you happen to pull this one, it might be tempting to keep them. Okay, we'll just grab some of these. I don't know. I think I'm falling for you, sir. You are? Whoa, look at these girls. I'm all out of butter. I don't know the lyrics to that song. Here's Blue Bikini Babe and white-haired girl. There it goes. Very good. Currently kicking my feet in bed. Absolutely cuddled up. Cuddled up? Kicking your feet in bed? What are you talking about, bro? All right. There goes. All right. Did one more website order before you migrate to the other queue. Oh, yeah? Let's go take a quick look. I'm watching Mister from my Samsung fridge. All right. One live custom, one Terror Festival, and one Japanese 151. There we go. There we go. Ooh, a one live costume. I cuddle up with Quip, and then I whisper terrible things in her ears about how much work we have left to do. We got to get back to work. Whoa! I'm the most exciting boyfriend. Wow, this guy's so much fun. There goes. Ooh. One cold one. Mark Kaplan, no luck on the live custom. Ready. Very good. We could have sweet pillow talk and whispers about nothingness. Or we can talk about how much work we got left to do. Hey, we got some more work we got to get done. Here's Alakazam. Oh, he's looking nice, man. He's looking good. Here's the monkey, and here's... Oh, monkeys drive me nuts, dude. All right, no Master Ball popping out. We're always looking for those Master Balls. When are we buying Quip something furry related? Now, she has not claimed to be a furry, okay? She's never gone to a furry convention. She doesn't own, like, a furry mask. She doesn't even own, like, any of the, like, diet furry stuff, you know, like little cat ears or, like, one of those goofy foxtails. I had a girlfriend who had, like, the little foxtails that you put in, like, your jeans or something like that. Anyways, so my point is she hasn't indicated any, you know, signs that she's a furry. But, you know, I've seen her drawings before. I've seen them. And I'm like, I don't know. Okay, let's see. You're like a couple steps away from drawing furries. Yes, bed talk for Mistress. We got to go to work. We got to do our taxes. Yeah, that's actually it. It's almost it's like sad almost. It's either that or I'm angry. Which one? Let's see. Work or angry? What'll it be? Here's Scissor. Here's, the netball giveaway, which we're not going to do tonight because we're giving away this other thing. Here's a Vile Plume. What would you like? To talk about work or how angry I am? Here's, Machamp. And Gengar. Oh, wow, Gengar. Oh, yeah, it's fun. Let's see, we're going to mark all these. Mark. We're going to mark these mark orders as completed. Apply. How about you guys? What's your favorite pillow talk? What do you guys like to talk about in bed? Just repeated that order as well because I refuse to end the night on a bad round. You got it, man. All right, let's get it. So this order says 2 more Terra, 1 more JP 151. I think you mean 1 more Terra, 1 more 151. Is that right? Or am I misunderstanding? Let's grab this. Most of the iconic characters in history have been anthropomorphized to animals. Really? Oh, excuse me. Why do we do that? I don't understand humans. Mickey Mouse. Is it 2 packs at Terra Festival? Wait, how much did we get you last time? Last time it was 1 live custom. Oh, I see. There was a live custom last time. All right, I got it. So it is 2 Terra Festival and 151. All right, so let's place this here. Snip of this. There we go. Very good. Tossing this. Uh-huh. Oh, we've got Marowak and... Oops. Here's for alligator Jolteon and probably a big Umbreon right around the corner here. And 1 dolphin. Oh, yeah. I'm dolphin, baby. Whoa. I'm sorry, Mark. That's really rough. You want another one of these free packs? I mean, might as well hand them out to Mark. What do you guys think? He going deep on some of these orders. All right. Keeping us busy. Keeping us buzzing. Oh, yeah. Captain Pikachu. All right. We're helping you out. You got a Captain Pikachu out of there. That definitely helps. He's worth something. Every Captain Pikachu. M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E. Mickey Mouse. Remember that song? It's an old one. That's the Mickey Mouse Club song. All right. Didn't Mark buy them? You're mixing the marks up. There's Mark J. Valerian. He's the one who bought the cards. And then there's Mark Kaplan. He's the one opening packs. 2 marks tonight. Spinnerack. Looney Tone. He's a little loony. Some gold. Some geld. Some Eevee. The 6 of diamonds. And a shining Taiwanese towel. Rare. He's so cute. All right, so that's Mark. And now we have a Alexio Alvarez order. He says 5 pre-grades. I'll send more money for any extra grades. And then he wants 2 of the Ascended Heroes. Alexio wants some serious pre-grading going on here. All right. I was like, I hope he snipes his own box. Sniping your own box. That's tough. Requires flexibility. Snipping this. Snipping this. There you go. I seen a girl one time. Here's ta-da, a Vibrava. And a Lunatone. Oh, yeah. And ta-da! A Hoopa. Oh, man. If you haven't done it, smack the like button. Oh, yeah. You know, I haven't been begging for likes recently. Please smack that like button. Please. Please. We'll never get more likes than PokeRev. He's better than me. No. If you guys don't hit the like button, PokeRev wins. All right. So Alexio Alvarez, he wants 5 grades, and you'll send money for any extra pre-grades. So you're like saying basically, if you see something worth pre-grading. Well, Myena, Spiritomb, Scorbunny, Dugtrio, Togedemaru, boring. That's just an energy card. Carbink is kind of cute. Some hollows. You could pre-grade the Rayquaza. I don't know if I would. Snowrunts, Numel, and here's more hollows. You got plenty of hollows. These can be traded in toward the trade slab if you ever want. Now, out of these, really the one I want to grade the most are these 2 right here. These 2 are real cool. Scorbunny's okay. Dark Dugtrio's okay. Carbink's okay. I mean, it's Dugtrio in the end, isn't it? But these 2 are real cool. I like these 2. So we got 2 at least. What's this baggie? Do you like it when you try to make sure your girlfriend isn't grumpy, but then they get upset? An upset stomach. What? Dooba dooba dooba. Ba 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 dooba dooba. Do 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 do. What do we have over here? We got some stuff over here. That's cool. We got some stuff over here. You got a bunch of stuff in this bag, I guess. Let's just take a look at your last bag, okay? All right. Terrakion, he's kind of cool. Dugong. It looks like this is a baggie we might have already looked at. Another trick, you can trade in your unwanted EX cards that almost no one grades, because I can take those and put them into junk packs and stuff like that, okay? So you ever want to get rid of them, you just let me know. Got a lot of Chinese hollows going on in this bag. Oh, and here's some Yu-Gi-Ohs. Maybe they should be in a separate bag. All right, some EXs. Now, see, this guy's kind of nice. I like that guy. Some more hollows. That's nice. I like that as well. Ooh, you got a nice Zekrom. That's kind of nice. Misty's Lapras is good. Rotom's kind of good. Is he though? I don't know if he is. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, and with that, you have a much better understanding of what you actually have. Now, I see a bag back here, a big one, and it looks like it might just be like bulk or hollows or something. So those are all tradable as well. You can trade hollows that you don't want. You can trade EXs that you don't want. It's a seriously decent way to get rid of things you don't want. Now, if there's stuff that you do want, just don't trade it. This. Don't you like it when you're trying to... Oh, I already read that. All right, let's get all these Yu-Gi-Ohs into one bag. All these stinky-ass Yu-Gi-Ohs, bro. Yu-Gi-Oh ain't it. So you have this relatively small pile. Let's go ahead and grab 5 cards from here. Seismitoad should be tested. I like this Zekrom. He should be tested. I like your Myena. I like your Cynthia Spiritomb, but you actually have like 2 of them. So I probably should just check the most expensive ones. This one's off center. All right, so I probably should just check the most expensive ones. My Ina should be tested. I like Dark Duck Trio, but I don't know if he's that valuable. You know, I question it. Let's get these 2 Spiritombs tested. All right, that's where we're at, okay? You got 5 ARs getting tested. And then after that, you got all these hollows. You got enough hollows to fill a consignment for my Pikachu. Is a good deal. You'd like me to go ahead and place them up on the table for consignment? I can do that for you. Here we are. So just a whole fat bag of hollows, filling everything up. I feel like there's less room in the box now. Weird. Would you eat fried Giratina? Oh, yeah. Ready? Okay, so finally his pre-grading begins. So you kind of got a free bag sort there. He is off-centered to off-center. So this one will be 9 because of off-centering right here. Okay, see it? You see it on the front a little bit. Do you see it? All right, you see it on the front better than the back. Card number 2. Looks like it's the same issue. Back of the card's pretty well centered, actually. Top to bottom's not that good, though. But actually, it'll be on the front. You can actually see it on this corner. See that corner? All right, so there you go. 2 cards fail for poor centering. Oh, this guy's got some bad centering, too. You see that? So that is some bad centering there. You can see some bad centering down here as well. Ooh, that sucks, man. So all these English cards are going to fail you because of the centering. So that's 999. How about this guy? Japanese tends to have better centering, at least. I was driving. It didn't happen to fill my order. Oops. What's he saying? This card almost looks like it has damage at the bottom. Look at this. Down here, see that? I don't know how well the phone zooms. Oh, cool. So this phone is on the zoom camera. There it goes. Look at that. That's pretty bad. So there you go. Right there. That's going to fail you. All right. So that's going to get probably like an 8. And then the Seismitoad. Thinner on the right. You can see that immediately. You do have the frazzled edges that many of these sets struggle with. You could probably smooth those edges out. Okay, now let's check the front again. So definitely no chance at Black Label. It's off-center, but it's kind of like within a range where it almost looks like it could pass. All right, so that's what it's looking like. It's looking like it could pass. Oh, so dumb. Oh, I hate this stupid camera thing. It's so dumb, dude. So there you can see on the right side, it is thinner than the left side. Okay. Fix this real fast. So there you have it. I'll give that a 10 minus. Now I'm going to give it a 9.5 plus. Because it's got the frazzled edges, too. So that's no good. So this one, it's too thin, frazzled edges. This one, some kind of damage on the back bottom. So I'm afraid we're going to go with 8 for this one. This card is just going to suffer from off-centering on this corner, like clear off-centering. Other than that, it's pretty nice. I'm going to say 9. And then these two have the exact same issue as the Myena. They're all varying degrees of off-center, especially on that corner up there. See that? Do you see how the top's thin and the right's fat? So that is an issue. So we're going to say 9 there. And PSA will turn those into 9s pretty fast. You can still send them in. That was slightly better than the other one. You can still send them in if you want. You can send them to a place like CGC and just see what CGC does with them. But I'm predicting 9, 9, 9, 8. And this one's borderline. This one could be a 10. Like if you sent it to CGC, maybe they turn into a gem 10. I don't think it would get a pristine 10 though. So you still got more cards to grade. But I'm going to put them away now, okay? Move on to the next order. All right, thank you, Alexio. You did hit an AR in the free pack, though. Did he? That's pretty nice. All right, good. That's a lot. What's cool about the pre-grade is I can easily demonstrate what's wrong with the card for you. Here's Gyarados. Here's, the new One Piece break. Here's Tingle. Like, I got a tingle in my pee-pee. Next up, Martin Ramirez. He waited a while. Hey, what's up, Martin? Martin Ramirez, he says he wants a Terra Festival Japanese and a Glory of Team Rocket Japanese. He said, let me take a snipe at that Terra Festival. He said, wait a second, let me have a little bit of that. Okay, Japanese. Ooh. Yes, I was just thinking about itching my eye and then I dropped the pack. Shows you got to focus the whole time you're streaming, you know. Shift this around a little bit. Now you can get one of these. Mr. Martin Ramirez. Mr. Martin opened Pokemons. Mr. Martin opened. Did you see the kid falling down the Splash Mountain? What? All right. Oh, Mr. John, he wants to consign his cards, doesn't he? I told him I'd do it for him. He's not in the queue for that, but we can still grab it and put it up here. He wants to consign this Pikachu. Let me pull it out of his bag so I don't forget it. You're able to sell your expensive cards on the table these days. All right, Rocket is a wash. You're able to sell even your ungraded cards. You did pull the SR, but it was an Ogerpon. Womp, womp. And Stunfisk. One stunky Stunfisk. All right. Very good. That's for Mr. Martin. Mr. Martin pulled Ogerpon. Mr. Martin pulled. He survived miraculously. It was witchcraft. It was the will of God. Let's see. Martin, you didn't need a new bag, did you? You didn't say new bag, right? No, you didn't say new bag. Mr. Martin wanted Pokemons. Doo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, Mike, dude, was a regard. 50-foot drop. Bet he won't climb out of a ride ever again. Ooh. He fell 50 feet? Ooh. Definitely something broke. He might have survived it, but he's not feeling good tonight. Some are saying he tried to switch seats. Dang, dude, that sucks, man. All right. Imagine getting a ride shut down for everybody at the park that day because you're being a dummy. At least have the decency to turn into a man dies on ride story. There we go. Hope he gets banned. Now, Mr. JP, let's find out what we can do about your cute little poo-poo-choo. Let's see. Oh, number 132. Dan, would it be cool to see it in person? All right, so we're looking at the PSA 10 version of this card because we want to understand it a little bit. Now, I could put it up on the table for any price you want. But what I'm seeing All right, this is a legit seller. What I'm seeing here, we've got the Korean Special Art Pikachu for 281. Now that's graded PSA 10, but it requires shipping too, okay? So that one's graded PSA 10. Now we're going to go looking for the raw copy. What we want is Korean Pikachu 132. The cheapest near mint one is 195 in South Korea. They all pretty much just kind of say about the same price. Yeah, he's right. So we're going to set it up for, how about 195? That's the cheapest one. I mean, all right. Yep, I can see your reasoning behind selling it because it's not a bad raw price. Fix that. Oh, my eye. Disney stock? What about Disney stock? Oh, my eyes are all dry and there's like something in it. Jesus, dude. Looks like I need to trim my nails. All right, we'll go ahead and peel this out. Good. And we're going to grab one of these. Now, one of these. Pretty stoked about that card. So this is a raw consignment card. You guys can sell your ungraded cards on consignment. That's something we changed a while back. It's just that nobody takes advantage of it, and I don't advertise it very often. Which maybe I should. Are we already listening to the end music? We get to the end music way too fast. So, let's see. How shall we price this? We should grab a little sticker like this one. And it's going to say 200 on it. Oh, wrong marker. Maybe it should say 195. I mean, it is 195 on eBay. And I feel like if you're just willing to give up $5 more, people are going to look at it more like, ooh, maybe, you know. So let's try 195. It's a psychological thing, you know, getting under 200. So there you go. And then now, like every typical consignment, we're going to write C on this corner here. And then your name on the back. J. Geraldo. Okay. So that's for sale now, guys. That ungraded Pikachu is actually available now. Pretty cool. Pretty neat. Did you see the Pokemon scalper that had his house flooded and lost 2 levels of product? I did see that on Rattle Pokemon's channel, and oh man, it's just, I think we were actually talking about that in the daytime stream near the end, how annoyed I was at the idea that, you know, you got all these guys who are the primary purchasers of Pokemon now, and they're not buying it to open it up. They're just buying it to stock it up, to then slowly sell to the guys who actually open it up. And it's like, the whole hobby can't just be that. So there's the problem with the packs right now is that the price is too high. So it is a scalper scenario, and Pokemon needs to respond to that by just printing a way more. Like, you shouldn't be getting rich from buying the products and just storing them in your, you know, in the back of your home. You're supposed to be wanting to open them. So it's just not a good, it's not a good situation for Pokemon right now. All right, let's see. Javier, 2 GA Bunko, 2 Ascended Heroes, 2 live costumes. All right, you got it. 2 live costumes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. All right. We've got Sungjin Woo. Ooh, man, live customs have been real brutal recently. Have you guys noticed that? Really brutal. Sorry, man. No luck. I'm tossing you into the second chance split. Javier, I'm sorry, man. I like to see you get some wins every now and then. That One Piece box break was pretty brutal, too. Can't believe Joshua Whipple pulled it on one spot, but that's RNG for you, you know? It's just anything can happen. It's a good thing, if anything, that you can rely on the channel to be so randomized. But man, he pulled on one spot. There was like 2 people with multiple spots. So 2 GA Bunkos. Let's give them a try. GA Bunkos. We'll try and pull a signature here. And then also 2 Ascended Heroes. I just did a restock on Ascended Heroes. Maybe my last one for a little while. I don't know. Maybe not. Ascended Heroes is just real popular. Pokemon does not need to do that law. When the complaining stops, that's when you know you're effed up. There we go. I think Pokemon could do with printing more. Sure. They usually do reprints anyways, you know. So imagine instead of reprints, Pokemon just printed a whole bunch in time for the launch of the product, right? But I don't think that the function or the purpose of Pokemon is supposed to be that a bunch of guys with, you know, they've already got business money laying around. I don't think the function of Pokemon is just for these guys to buy up as much product as possible, stack it up in a wall like the Rudy, and then be like flexing on everybody like, oh, I got all the, look at me, I bought all the stuff before you did. Now you have to buy it from me for a higher price. You know, it's just like, oh my God, dude. It's too much. All right, you ready? Ascended Heroes. Especially when it's the brand new stuff. It just came out. There you go. Everyone's paying double retail, triple retail. It's, I don't know. It's not a good situation. I wish it was all cheaper. I really do. Imagine how many packs we'd be opening together if Ascended Heroes was like $7 or $8. Sounds unrealistic, right? Well, back in the day, I used to sell Hidden Fates for $8, and that was considered high. That was considered a lot. And I was making the same money on Hidden Fates as I'm making on Ascended Heroes today. But this Ascended Heroes pack is like $20. Here it is. Here's Garchomp. I actually hit a big card on solo leveling. Nice. I wish it would crash because I'd buy it all because I love it. But because of that and people like me, it will never crash. Yeah. Let's see. So there's Garchomp, and here's, ooh, Togekiss. All right, little Togekiss. I also like that Charmander. He looks nice. Togekiss AR out of 2 packs. That's not bad. A little Charmander friend ball or something. Good. Pokemon. We'll get you a little bonus here, Javier. We've been handing out this bonus pack. So let's get you a bonus pack. There it is. There are no rules. We're lost. Yes. Aha, Magneton. Good. The days before scalpers and YouTubers bought Pokemon cards. Look, I contribute to it probably a lot, actually. Just because, you know, I show off and I talk about how successful I've been. But it's like, I do think there is a shortage of product. I really do. Like, I'm not blaming people for wanting to buy it. I'm just blaming Pokemon for not having enough ready. I think that's it. They got to be able to print more. They're having fun. It's a suffering from success moment. All right, what we got? Boobies McGee. Cute girl. Cute girl. We got pink, red-haired girl. See, she looks familiar. Like I've seen her in other card sets. Sword girl. And pack number 2. Here's boobies. All right, nothing too crazy in those 2 packs, I'd say. Those days were slow, and people who haven't been around more than 3 years don't know what a slow market actually is. There it is. Oh, so nice. Listen to that music. Doesn't that music sound cool? God, Minecraft music is so good, dude. Boop. All right, that's Javier. Rough round on the live customs, Javier. Let's grab this. All right. The live customs are pure high-octane adrenaline because they're just a straight shot into either a big hit or a big loss. There it goes. It's cheaper to keep her. Yeah? You're not going to... No divorce, huh? Oh, no, man. That's where I'm at. I can't break up with Karis. She gonna take all the Pokemons. She gonna be like, you can break up with me to go sleep with that, you know. Why don't you go sleep with your girlfriend? But she gonna take half the Pikachus. I'll have nothing left. I was reading about how in China they've changed the laws on how property is split up during a divorce. And it was sounding pretty progressive, actually. It's a subject we've talked about over here. It's one of those societal issues. And I make the argument that the way we treat marriage is no good because it incentivizes people to break up. It's like, what if I told you you could break up with me and take a whole bunch of money that I earned with you when you break up, right? The more money that I've earned, the bigger your payout is when we break up. And so I guess China has probably changed that a little bit so that you don't, by default, you don't just give 50% anymore. So they got rid of that. All right, let's see. Now the law looks at who contributed to it to create that money. 260, huh? That's pretty cool. All right. Mel Brooks made an announcement for Spaceballs, the new one releasing next year. Yeah, I keep hearing about that. Yeah, Spaceballs, huh? All right, let's see what's going on. Hit refresh. That's good. That's good. Hit refresh. Spaceballs. Okay, and now we're going to check over here. Did you see Mel Brooks made an announcement? They said, hey, if Disney can make money off of all that, we need to make money off of all that. Who is next? It looks like... Hold on, this is confusing. So Alexi Alvarez, Martin Ramirez, which we did that one. Now it looks like the next order is Mark Kaplan. One more of each Japanese. Oopsies, law. Is that right? So it's one Terra Festival and one 151. Is that right? Tell me if that's right, Mr. Mark, because it looks like it's right. No fault divorce is crap. We are. We've talked about this subject a couple times, and I know for a fact a lot of people in our stream have been affected by divorce because I've heard your stories. I won't say who, but there's a lot of people in our stream who have been affected by divorces. And when you really get into a fight over the stuff and you have to hire lawyers, it's like a financial catastrophe. And I think in order to save marriage, you have to create some sort of system where divorces happen. Either A, they don't happen at all, or B, if they are going to happen, you don't get destroyed by lawyers. And I also do think that if your system for breaking up rewards one of the people for breaking up, you're going to have more divorces. So, like if you're a girl and you watched like a kid in an air-conditioned home and your husband went out and he earned like $2 or $3 or $4 million, and then you can leave him now and keep like $2 of those $1 million for yourself, you might actually be like, I should break up with this guy. I'll be a millionaire. And I don't got to deal with them anymore. I don't got to make his bed or cook the dinner or the snide comment. Or maybe you're like flirting with the guy online or something like that. Or you're ready to go find yourself or whatever it is. Maybe you're bored. Let's see what Mark says. Yes, sir. I have 2 orders through the site that haven't gotten. All right. So we've got this one. Let's see the other one real fast. So Mark number 1. And this is number 2. Let's see. Is your name not in it? 2 Ascended. Who ordered the 2 Ascended? Was that you? It sounds like it could have been you. But if that is you, we have to wait until Alexi Alvarez goes through because he also ordered Ascended. Ready? Anyway, so if your husband earns $4 million and you stayed at home with the kid, now you can divorce him and take like $2 million and maybe even ask for alimony. You're definitely getting child support. All right, we got Squirtle. And so I think that that's what I'm referring to. If you have a divorce system that actually rewards you for breaking up, you're just going to have more breakups. There it is. And, what do we have here? The Stretcher. That's the stretcher for your marriage after you've broken up. That's the stretcher for your wallet. All right, very nice. There we go. So one Squirtle popping out. That's a nice one. That's for you, Mr. Mark. Very good. You can't make it more attractive to break up than to stay together financially. And China's kind of done that. So China has changed their rules. I was reading about it. I even talked about it in the politics channel and shared a link. China has changed its rules so that when you break up, when they're splitting up the assets, the government looks at who contributed to the assets. That's what the government looks at now. And I think that that will actually save marriage. It will actually make marriage stronger because it will de-incentivize people to break up, you know, because now you can't take half of it and leave if you didn't earn it. And then two, it makes men less scared, less nervous to get into the marriage because you can't, now you know you can work your whole life, build an empire, and then you get to keep your empire. And so the marriage is less scary. It's not like a financial punishment. Like, oh, did you marry that girl? Oh, she gets half of everything you built now. It's like, damn, dude. All right, so next up, we have Mr. Alexio Alvarez. He wants a live custom and 3 Ascended Heroes. Here you go. Rule number 1, don't get married. Well, see, that's the problem. Men are saying that because they're terrified of the financial contract of the marriage. It's a deeper down, it's a financial contract. It's a financial contract that says she gets half the dividends. She gets half the stocks in your career. One cold one. Oh my gosh, just shockingly cold live customs for a while. Let's get those Ascended Heroes. Hopefully these are better. Married a gold digger. That's evil, mister. Who's evil? Thank gosh, it's about to be the weekend in 10 minutes. I'm going to go in a coma as soon as my head hits the pillow when I get home. Here we are. Let's grab this. It's like Tuesday. It's not almost the weekend. All right. Let's open this. It's Tuesday. He's going to sleep until it's the weekend. Rule number 2, buy Pokemons. It's cheaper to keep them. There we go. All right, Mr. Alexio, let's see what we're pulling. Anyways, I think that making the rules kind of makes sense in the marriage. Makes marriage stronger because, again, it actually stops scaring men away from marriage. And I think it lowers the incentive to break up and take half the stuff. Like, hey, I get half the stuff if I initiate the breakup. Instead, if you have problems, including like boredom or somebody's getting ugly, somebody's getting fat, I'm the fat one. You know, you're incentivized to just fix that instead of breaking up, which is the easy, fun thing to do. Hey, I can break up and go F another person. That'll be fun. All right, what we got? Score Bunny. That's a great card, man. I think that's actually a really lovely AR. Here's... oh, what do we have here? Whoa, Mega Deontay popping out. All right. Deontay MA. And... Hoopa. All right, not a bad round. Mr. Alexio. It's a red flag if she tells you to stop buying Pokemon. Imagine someone out there got into a terrible fight. You know why? Because they were buying Pokemon. Then their wife or their girlfriend said, you got to man up and stop buying Pokemon. So you took your rare Pokemon cards and sold them all on eBay at the behest of your wife. She said, you have to do it or we're breaking up. So you do it. You sell your best Pokemon cards online. And then a year later, it's 2025 and the Pokemon bull market begins. Imagine that. Somebody definitely got in a fight over that. Honey, I only sold the Charizard because you told me. Now look at it. It's a $100,000 card, damn it. I only sold it because you said so. Oh, man, that's got to be good. Wish I could be a fly on that wall. Honey, I only sold my Umbreon because you told me he was 800 when I sold him. He's 5,000 now. Thanks. You didn't believe that it would be a good investment. But that's got to be tough for the girl, too, because it's probably a girl going, oh, he's right. Oh, shoot. How was I supposed to know? Guarantee you someone's fighting over that. Ooh, here's that quip drawing. Here it is. Ooh, lovely. And she tries to ruin my life. That's right. Wait, what? Did you read my last message? No. He says, that is why a prenup is important. Yeah, I suppose. I think prenups are really hard to kind of squeeze by romantically, though. You know what I mean? Like, you're getting ready to get married, and you're like, all right, honey, sign these papers that say you don't get anything. Honey, I know we're almost ready to get married, but first of all, I'm very concerned we're going to break up. So here are these papers that say you don't get it all. Please sign them. You know, it's, I think it only works when you're really rich already, and you say, all right, this is what rich people do. All right, so next up we have 2 ascended, and I believe this is for Mr. Mark, right, Mark? 2 ascended, Mr. Mark. We had that here too. She tries to ruin my life. Did you read my last message? It's my weekend. I don't actually have the weekends off. Oh, you got your 2 days off. I got you. Okay. I used to have it that way when I worked other jobs like Coca-Cola and Target. Yeah, the weekdays were my off days. Here we are. All right. Throw that away. We're grabbing all this. We're grabbing all these. Here's a little Charmander. Get you a little Charmander tonight, okay? Now, you ready? Ooh. Nice start to my weekend, too. Let's snip this. Oops. Come on now. That's a fun conversation, the subject around marriage and divorce. You know, we talk about some fun, controversial subjects from time to time. Do you guys like that? I feel like that's a big part of the stream when we talk about controversial subjects. Here's Waitress, and here's Delcatty, Monkey Dory. Ooh, just some hollows this time. Dang it. I feel like Alexio sniped you. Freaking Alexio, man. He said, I'll take those. Yoinks. We got a little bonus Charmander, though, this time. What other fun, controversial subjects have we gone over? Obviously, pit bulls. Circumcision. That's one we don't touch very often anymore. Religion. All right. So now we got Miss Alexandra, and she wants 2 ascended. Miss Alexandra. Here you are, 2 ascended. Thank God me and my girlfriend aren't ever getting married. We think it's a waste of money. The wedding I was $100,000. We are. All right. Plus July 3rd, start my vacation, 3 weeks off. Nice. Me? She says no. Wait. What is this? I clicked on it. It says Mark Kaplan. I don't understand. You ordered for the Lunatone Staff PSA 10. Oh my gosh. So now I've got 2 open Ascended Heroes packs. Give me a moment. You know, I clicked on your order and it opened up another screen, and I was like, why did it do that? Okay, hold on. Wait a second. Let's see if anyone else had ordered them. We'll get you that Lunatone, okay? Here we go. Javier ordered 2 Ascended Heroes and a live custom. So let him cut in line for you for a second here, okay? We'll go back to your order, Miss Alexandra. But this is Javier Arroyo's order. See, I wouldn't want to open these for myself, because what if they actually contain a big hit? We'd be stealing it from Javier. So here's your 1 live custom. We're going to take care of Javier, and then it will be your turn. Still a cold pack. That's the Dene. Live customs have been really brutal. I don't think I've seen anyone hit. Now, what was in these? Lunatone and... maybe not so hot. All right, that's a cold round. And the next 2 Ascended Heroes. Brutal, man, just brutal. I'm going to put you in the second chance again there. Brutal. All right. And a photo. You want a photo? I like the way you spelled photo. There it is. What's the word for photo in German? Grab this. I bet it's like some really long word. There we go. Like camera something. Camera image. All right, I'm sorry, Heavier. Tough round. Now we're jumping back. That is German. It's photo. Oh, that's so funny. All right, let's jump back to your order. Miss Alexandra, what she really ordered was the Lunatone staff. All right. Where will I find the Lunatone staff? Ah, here it is. Lovely Lunatone staff. There it goes. Photo. Boop. All right. Sometimes the German words are really big. They're like those compound words, you know? And it's always really fun when that happens. I think we are all caught up. Now we have another order here, and I think this is probably for even more Ascended Heroes. 2 more Ascended Heroes. All right, 2 more. This is for Mr. Mark Kaplan, right? Ow. Oh, yes, the picture. You actually told me to take the picture, and I didn't do it because I was busy thinking about, you know, German language. Let's take that picture. You're owed it. Yes, thank you for reminding me twice. You know what they call me, right, Miss Alexandra? Mr. Never Forgetty, because I never forget. I always remember to do what I'm supposed to do. All right, here's a nice little picture. Very good. Okay. So now you have the picture in your Discord channel, and we can put this back in the pile over here. And now we can pull this Charmander out of here. I see the sun coming up. It's 5:18. You know what that means, guys. It's time to wrap it up. I feel like tonight had been kind of tough, especially for anyone opening up those live customs. None of them paid out, and we had some hits right in the beginning of the stream, I noticed. This was another extremely generous stream for Mark J. Valerian. He donated a whole box. It is. All right. Now, that's pretty wild. Ready? Here goes. Mark Kaplan. He wants a Reggie Rock. Oh, look at that Reggie Rock. And 1 Voltorb. Wow. All right, we got Voltorb, Regirock. Man. The Nintendo 64 and Mario 64 turned 30 yesterday. Nice. That was such a harsh memory, the Mario. I loved it so much. My grandma bought it for us one Christmas, right? She bought us the Nintendo 64 with the Mario. I was just a kid. I was real young. And she bought it for me and my 2 older sisters, and they weren't much older than me. And she had visited from Kansas City. Of course, my dad hated it. He thought video games were bad for you. So she stayed over for a couple days, and we plugged it up to the television, right? The yellow cord, the red cord, the white cord goes into the back of the old fat tube TV. And we're playing 3D Mario, and we can't believe it. It's like the most insane thing we've ever seen. The music's so good. All the concepts are so fun. And I don't know how old I was. I might have been like 8 or something. I was really young. As soon as she's gone, like a day or 2 later, he takes it away. Devastating. Then he sells it, and you know what? He doesn't even give us the money from the sale. He keeps it for himself. Which, maybe they needed it real bad. I don't know. But, you know, it wasn't his Christmas present. So, yeah, it was one of the worst memories ever growing up. Didn't get to play Nintendo 64. The worst part is, you know, everyone around me had one. So the neighbors all had one. They had, you know, Star Fox. They had 007 GoldenEye. We almost had one, and then my dad was just like, no, that's bad for you. Took it away, sold it, kept the money. What a poor choice. Such a terrible choice. All right, but anyways, that's my sob story. Are you traumatized with me yet? I had a great time with you guys tonight. We opened up a lot of the Gem 5s from Mark, and generally, those Ascended packs were super tough. And generally, the live custom packs were really tough. Maybe it's all going to heat up tomorrow, though. So, you know, sometimes stuff is cold before it gets hot. That's generally the way it works. Let's take a look at those breaks. No movement on the Charizard. No movement on the... Well, today, the Ghastly moved by 1, but the nighttime stream, it didn't move. So he's up to 6. So there's some interest in him. The Monkey D. Luffy moved by 1. He's now 3 and 12. This Lightning Break holds a lot of the attention. So Lightning Break makes it up to 6 out of 9. And then I want to show this off because it's kind of a big deal. So this is for the gem break. We have Beatrice in there. We need 3 more people. It's $30 each. Last chance to add scores to your scorecard. Because tomorrow is the 25th, and that's the 90th day. So the tournament is ending tomorrow. Tonight and tomorrow, it's over. Okay, pretty interesting. And we worked a slight amount on our deck here. If you're somebody who would like to make a donation to this deck, let me know. Ooh, here. Maybe we'll take one of these. Here we are. Let's put some of these in there. All right. Better luck there, maybe. Whoops, just grab my last 2 in the daytime stream. We'll grab it in the daytime stream. It'll be fun, so don't miss it. What time is it? 5:22. The sun's up. Yeah, it's real late. All right, so we are done. Here's Fan P. We have to have a hard cutoff point at some point, or we'll just keep going and going and going. Okay. So these will be a mark donation. Here's the mystery. All right, so far we're 6 cards deep. 70, 80, 90, 90, 80, 60. Cool. So we're building up deck 4. You can donate anything you want to it. We'll write your name on it. It'll last 90 days, and then it'll be given out to the winner of the gym breaks. Thank you, everyone. I'm hopping off. I'll see you guys for the daytime stream for Wednesday. Tuesday was a surprisingly good sales day. And Monday, I don't think it was as good on Monday. So Tuesday was actually the busier day. Weird. Wednesday tends to be slow too. Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesdays tend to be slow these days. And then it speeds up Thursday and Friday. So I'll see you guys for the Wednesday daytime stream. All right, thank you, everyone.